We are here with Yes, Your Grace today. This is a game that I've wanted to play for a really long time. I first saw Call Me Kevin play it, and we are here. We are going to give it a go. Apparently, it's a game that might take a couple of streams. I'm going to see how it goes. I love the look of it. The art style is beautiful. So without further ado, let's get into it. Thank you so much, everyone, for putting the little YouTube things. And I did full name you. I do apologize, Willow. That was not my intention. It kind of just happened. There's no subtitles, but I think they're going to come up with subs. Here we go. Yes, Your Grace is a game of tough choices. It will be impossible to satisfy the needs of every petitioner. Sometimes your subjects will have spiteful intentions, and sometimes life will get in the way. If you simply have enough resources at the end of each week, that's good enough. Yes, Your Grace. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm very scared, but it's going to be okay. Oh, I love the art style so much. Click on the petitioner to call them forward. This is Audrey. Hello. Audrey.
Goodbye.
It is time, Your Grace. How can I... Do I click? I can. Click on the throne to step down. I would like to be king, please. I had better put on the crown. Okay, explore the rooms to find items of interest. I think there's the crown. What I am gonna do... Can I not change the settings here? I need to go back to the main menu. Already? Already? Okay. I'm just going to turn the voices down a little bit because I like the music and I want to talk over the voices. Someone make beats with this, please. 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 Hopefully this is okay. Let's go in. Let's go in again. Sorry. Sorry. False start, everyone. False start. Oh no, that sounds right up my street. I'd love to have a look at that. I need to find it. And thank you, Mike, as well. And thank you, everyone, for the YouTube things. That's so cute. And Willow, I'm sorry. Enjoy your room. Okay, Audrey, hello. Let's step down. And let's go and put our crown on. Because I am the king, everyone. There we go. We've got, behind me, I've got a little box of stuff that we have. And one of them is a crown. And if I get too far in the way, I can do this. And sort of get it. Just moved something. I don't know what I've moved. Let's move the fishing instead. Sorry. Let's put you there. And let's put... No. I knew I'd need to change the UI. I didn't think it would be this early. I'm so sorry. I have no idea why I'm ASMRing. I do apologise. Right, there we go. Right. You can find your inventory in the lower left corner. Select an item to interact with it. Here we go. This is the Crown of Davern. Davern is getting a bit rusty. I'm going to wear it because I should be wearing my crown. Thank you very much, sir. Excellent stuff. You can leave any room by walking to the edge of the screen or by selecting the doors. Well, I'm going this way. Oh, this is a map of your castle. Click on the castle wall to go there. This is, I assume, the throne room. Can I click anywhere else? Castle wall. That's where it told me to click. Your Grace! Oh no. I don't wish to be saying anything here. How are you doing, Mathan? Welcome in. I appreciate you. And hello, Vix. How are you both doing? I hope you're having a lovely day. I can try and remind you. I'm sorry if I forget in advance. I can do my best to remind you. I'm going to move those there as well, so you can see them a little better. Right, here we go. Your Grace, hello? A deserter. Found one of ours hiding in a shed. Shed? Why would you do this, Sobek? There's too many of them. We have no chance of winning. If you let him off, the rest may follow. However, our army is sparse as it is. We need every set of hands to be able to hold a sword, Your Grace. Oh no. Even the least brave soldiers are essential now. There's no place for cowards under my banner. What do we do? What do we do? I think if or maybe I need to not play as me. Because if I'm playing as me, then I would say, even the least brave soldiers are essential now. But if I was playing as a king who is ruthless, there's no place for cowards under my banner. To the wall, soldier. Who is the wall? Who is the wall? Where is the wall? Studio, how are you doing? And thank you for the alert, mate. That I hope the studying goes very, very well as well. I appreciate you so much. Wait. Is whose line was it? Was it English first? 3 regular players with one rotating player. Colin was one of the regulars along with Ryan Stiles and Wayne Brady. I don't know those names. I do apologize. Hey, like you're playing Fallout. There's no place for cowards under my banner. Anyone who refuses to stand for the Davern will be met with justice. Okay. It is a shame. We needed him. You did what you had to, Your Grace. Did we? Over here, Your Grace. Oh. Clearly, Dylan, we are not playing nice. Oh no. Oh no. And Vix, hopefully your day gets a little bit better as we go on, but I appreciate you very much. Thank you for being here. I'm going to say archers! This is our big speech, by the way, I think. Here we go. Archers are ready. For Davern! But come on, the graphics here are so nice. So nice. Victoria, how are you doing? Welcome in. Dylan, do you know what kind of things? And I did not know that. So thank you. I appreciate you. 1 year earlier. So we're back here. We're saying 3, 2, 1. Okay, here I come. We've got Lusulia. You found me. Well done, Father. Come now, Lusulia. It's not often that we can do this. I told you, I don't want to play. Okay, Dylan, don't worry. We'll get to it. If anyone wants to look up content warnings for this game, please feel free. I do apologize in advance. Hopefully it's not too bad. I don't know. I didn't even think to look this up. Where else would I be on a Sunday? Oh, you. I appreciate you, Vix. Thank you. I hope you are going to have a much better day as it goes on. I appreciate you. Thank you. I told you I don't want to play. Aren't you too old for this? Lusulia, that's no way to speak to your father. Lusulia is a stick in the mud. Shut it, Azalea. We can see you from miles away. Do I need to go and click on her now? Got you! Shouldn't have insulted your sister from across the gardens. She always has to ruin everything. She's so proud she couldn't even find a place to hide. I wasn't trying to hide. I don't want to play. Next time you don't want to play, maybe try writing a formal announcement. Oh wait! You can't write! Of course I can, you nitwit. Cut it out, both of you. Oh, I think I just got in the middle of a fight there. Oh dear. Oh, okay. We'll be fine, Dylan, I'm sure. And Nura, have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for posting the clip as well. And I hope church goes well. We might still be going when you're back. Who knows? Who knows at this point? But I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for fishing as well. John, I'm glad you love this game. Hopefully we're going to love it just as much. I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will. HQ, how are you doing? Welcome in. I know which of the siblings that I'd rather spend time with. Yeah, me too. Me too. Oh, Vix, you're very lovely. I do appreciate that very much. Thank you. I'm going to go speak to my wife. Oh, you know I'm not playing with you, darling. The sun finally came out. Let me enjoy it. Just let me enjoy the sun, Eric. Lusulia is such a dumpling. Okay, maybe my family just want nothing to do with me. And here's the little one. I was doing so well. You must have cheated or peeked. I demand another trial of the game. Sorry, everyone. I lost the game. How official. Huh. Maybe next time, Sidani. Oh, I like this game. I'm sure it's going to be fine. Forgive me, Your Grace. I hate to interrupt, but your subjects will soon arrive. All right, enough games. The throne awaits. Here we go. Here we go. The petitioners will start queuing in a moment, Your Grace. We really need to shorten the visiting hours. Mountain Lassie! Thank you for the bits.
What's tonight's favorite type of music? Heavy metal.
That's very good. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for the bits and thank you for the wonderful pun. I appreciate that. Thank you. I know, the bells just cut perfectly there, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, I think these are the resources I need to get throughout the week as well, or keep throughout the week. So we're going to have to be very careful as to what we spend. Thank you again for the bits, Mountain Lassie. I appreciate you lots. Oh, okay, Nura, have a good time. I hope it treats you well as well. I have sat up straight, Mr. D. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's talk to Aurelia, our wife, I think. Can you go and speak to Lorsulia, my dear? I've tried talking to her, but she just won't respond. I don't know what's got into her recently. Maybe she'll open up a bit more to you. She's probably wandering about at the wall. Of course, my sweetest. Well, that one didn't cost us anything, so this is a good start. Dungeon Guard, Your Grace. I bring bad news. The recent rains have soaked through our roofs. The pantry roof has collapsed, as well as some of the walls of our dungeon. Only one cell is currently functional. We should really get those things fixed before they get worse. Otherwise, we'll just keep losing supplies. You will see the required fixes in your weekly summary at the end of the week. Okay, bye. When you meet people and talk to your petitioners, your advisor makes a note about the encounter in the archives. You can see all the entries by clicking the archives button below. So there's archives here. Here we go. So we've got flood damages, nothing at the moment, but our family is here. So we've got like some pretty good stuff that we can go and find out about. Oh, I like it. I like it. I know, Dylan, I'm very excited. I hope that it goes well. I'm glad you're collecting your bike as well, Mountain Lassie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. D. I would have brought the throne, but it won't fit up the stairs into this room, unfortunately. It's a very sad occasion. Very, very sad. Who is the peasant, and what does he want? Your Grace, my daughter's wedding is at hand. Congratulations. The problem is, we don't have enough gold or supplies to make it a worthy feast. What will my daughter-in-laws think of our family? We want to hire a band, buy some of that fancy wine on the market, you know the one I mean. We'd only need 5 gold and 5 supplies. 5 gold and 5 supplies. Oh gosh, well we've got here 5 gold, we have 5 supplies. Oh, it's a really silly thing to do, I think. I think this is a very bad idea. But I can't say no to a feast. You can't have a marriage without the music and something to kill the thirst. We also got a little theatre mask, so I think that's like our jolliness, like whether people like us or not. Oh yes, the thirst's the worst. We will show these peasants what a real feast looks like. Haha. I hope I haven't just doomed the kingdom. We'll find out. It'll be terrible if that is true. Look, right, we've helped with the wedding. We decided to help. That's brilliant, really. But we should repair the damages. Oh, maybe we have doomed the kingdom. Let's talk to another peasant. Your Grace, I come here representing my village. We want to ask you for 7 gold to help us gather the tools and resources required to build an inn. We could really use a new place to rest after a long day of work. Go on then. But this is it. Today is the day that we are spending money, and then from tomorrow you will die at my hand. Oh, we surely will. Thank you, Your Grace. You're welcome, peasant. Oh, there's another one. I thought we were done. Yes, I replied.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Let's talk to this peasant. I now own an inn. Monsters. Beasts dressed in black. They came in the night, unseen, unheard, until they arrived. They attacked the village. We heard the dreadful screams of the slain. Your Grace, I beg you, you must send your men, check what happened, find those responsible. Tell me more. Who are they? Bright red heads. Short but sharp fangs, hundreds of them, gleaming metal for their claws. We've never seen anything like this. Tell me more. Who are they? Oh, okay. Never mind. I just have a very short attention span, sir. I do apologize. My agent will check the village. I knew you'd say that, Dylan. Dylan likes a redhead. What can we say? Ashley, road form benevolent leader to Carl dictator. Do you think? Do you think? And I do own an inn now. I am filled. I am filled in. I don't know what I'm trying to say. The general should deal with those bandits easily. Thank you, Your Grace. We've sent a general. So we have really done well here, okay? We've really done well. We've really made everyone happy and lost a lot of gold. Exactly! Maybe Shelda. I mean, I don't know if Shelda's got fangs. Or talons for nails. But maybe they're all different. Click on the glowing flower and advance to the next week once you're ready. Okay, well, I need to go and see my family members first, actually. So I don't want to do that. Can I leave? I can click on the throne. There we go. The bright redhead is you. You like the redheads and you are a redhead. I think this is a good thing. We're going to the gardens. And there's our daughter. This is not the daughter I think we should have checked on. Yes, father? Can you explain the fight in the gardens? What is the matter with you two? You and Lorsulia used to be best friends. You mean, why is Lorsulia such a big baby? This is the kind of thing I mean. She's annoying is all. Ooh. Well, to be fair, I can't make you like her. But you do need to stop fighting with each other. Insulting your sister won't make the situation better. She'll just get more resentful as time goes by. Oh, but it's so hard. Oh, I'm sorry, Father. I won't do it again. I don't know if that's true, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Everything is going to be okay. Okay, so Asalia is the middle daughter. She's adventurous and playful and doesn't care what others think of her. Lasula's 13. She is the oldest. We also have Sidani, who is Eric's youngest daughter. She observes her sisters and learns quickly, often mimicking their actions. And Aurelia is the Queen of Davern, which is our wife. I'm happy to have a wife. This is exciting. Good stuff. Can I go this way? I think it said go to the edge of the screen. It didn't say, like, click off. So maybe we just can't go that way? It was benevolent when everything was in high supply, but what will you do when everything runs low? Excellent question. Genuinely excellent question. We'll find out. Oh, look, this is the door. This is the roof. Sorry, I can tell the difference between doors and roofs. The recent downpours have been damaging a lot of the buildings, Your Grace. While we still need space for the prisoners, we should focus on the buildings that need more attention. I've had a scribe write a list of things that need to be fixed. You'll see this in your weekly summary, Your Grace. Sounds like it's going to be costly. Costly? Yes! Oh, I hope it's not, though! I think it will be! Loki and Dylan, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I am very grateful. You have both done the same thing. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, where is the stuff that I'm trying to find? I don't know. The dungeons are a mess. He told me, and I forgot. He said in here, right? But it doesn't say anything in here. How are you doing? Welcome in. My quote is also wrong, so I can delete it. I'm happy for it to come up twice in the future, I can't lie. The recent rainy weather damaged our pantry roof and dungeon. We should repair the damage. I don't know how, but I would like to. Let's go to the castle wall, see what happens. I don't know how to edit them. Pass. I don't know. Maybe it's a space. 1861. Nope. No idea. Delete quote. There's like 3 different formulas, and if it's none of them, then it's fine. It is good. Well, we're keeping it forever, everyone. I got my Huggle on and flannel pajamas on. Ready to be a potato for the rest of the day. We can facilitate that. The potato time is the best time. Do it, Mr. D. I'm enjoying it so much so far. So far, it's great. And Ark, is there anything we can do? Please let us know. I really appreciate you and thank you for being here. And thank you so much for your help the other day on stream as well. That was a scary moment. I don't think there's anything we can do up here. I need some good flannel PJs. If you can find some, let me know. They seem so snuggly. Is this a cat? This is a cat. The cat's name is Dusty. I'm just going to ignore our child and go straight for the cat. We can pet the cat! Okay, best moment of this game so far. Losulia! Oh, it's you. You need to stop fighting with your sister. Do you want to talk about what happened in the gardens? No. I'm fine, father. So Azalea's been pretty nasty recently. I don't know where your sister learned to be so rude. I can see something's wrong. Why won't you talk to me? That's wrong. That's wrong. I meant to get rid of the last day and I forgot. Sorry, it's not the last day. There's a long time in February. 28 of them, in fact. Give me a sec. Sorry. Who comes to my stream knowing that I am doing well with things that must be done? There it is. That will be done now. Pet her more for a Chivo? Yes, please. I will do that. Don't you have things to do? Why didn't you want to play with us? You used to find the best spots, remember? Maybe I'm not 5 anymore? See you later. I tried. Oh, Ark. No, well, you helped me. I wouldn't have been able to do it without you, genuinely. And taking it one day at a time, I feel like is the way. Always the way. How many times can I pet Dusty? What's that smell? Is that you, Dusty? Well, it wasn't me. I got an achievement for petting Dusty 3 times. Thank you very much, Dylan. I appreciate you. Oh, Global Women's Flannel Pajamas. What is global? What is that? Also, if you want to talk about it, you are more than welcome to. If it's not something you want to talk about, like in a chat, that is absolutely okay. You know where I am. I appreciate you very, very much. Oh, the brand name. I've never heard of Global. Is it where you are? Is it like a local brand or is it a global brand? I come to your stream knowing you try your best at everything you do, which is what matters. I am definitely trying my best. I'm trying. We'll see where that goes. Professor C. Major, how have you been? It's lovely to see you. Welcome back. I love that emote. That's so cute. Oh, I love it. Thank you for the lurk if you are lurking. And if you're not, thank you. I appreciate you. We don't hug here, only barn. Look, I had a hug command. I don't think anyone was using it. So I don't know why I got rid of it, I'll be honest. Let's see if I still got it and I can just add it back in. I thought I did still have it. I don't remember turning it off. Oh my god, there's so many commands. I have so many commands. I don't have a hug command, I don't think. But no, it's there in spirit. I have, it does say I've got one somewhere. But I can't see it. It's not highlighting. Interesting. Well,
it was just a prank hand.
Thank you for playing. It was just a prank hand. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much, Alfie. Did you hear that okay? You got a week to your birthday, though. I mean, like, everything aside, like, that's exciting to have a week to go. Do you know what you're going to get up to? I heard that one. Good. Good. We've got old fabric there. I guess I can't pick them up, which is frustrating. Let's skip forward a week. I've talked to everyone, I think. Most of the time I just wear the bottoms and the huggle for the top. What is a huggle? I thought it was like a term, but I'm realizing it's a thing, and I love that. That's actually part of the weird brain thing. Okay, well, forget that. Your birthday is not for another 375 days. We can put it that way, right? We can put it that way. Doesn't matter how your best goes, though. It's that you're trying that matters. We're just along for the ride of figuring out when best feels like it's not working. I really appreciate you. The other day, I had a wobble on stream because my audio wasn't working. I think I handled it okay, but you know that better than I do, I think. Oh! Oh, that's amazing! I'm very envious. I would very much like to get on a train and join in, but I don't like trains. But that's so cool. Have the best time. When is that? Like on your birthday? Where's the command to tell me whether or not to buy 8 copies of a toy for $38.99 or buy one toy I don't have for $24.99? I tell you what, Professor C Major, do a dice roll. Do exclamation mark roll. If you get evens, get the 8 copies. If you get odds, get the single new game. Do that. Exclamation mark roll. A wobble on stream, this wobble, that's exactly it. That is exactly it. Oh, no, do this. Not rice. Why did I type rice? Roll. There you go. Oh, a D2. Excellent. Excellent stuff. So sorry. I'm so sorry. A D1. Okay, it's not just me doing the bad rolls. I'm so sorry that you did. Friday. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I am so envious. And I'm envious that you love trains as well. I hate them. I was in a long distance relationship for many years during university. And he was in York and I was in Bournemouth. And the train, and it was like every week. We took it in turns every 2 weeks. Long distance, but with lots of trains. New toy then, are you excited about it? Is that the right decision? Did it make you feel sad? Because if it made you feel sad, go for the other one. Daddy Wisdom, how are you doing? Welcome in. I appreciate you. One is a critical fail, so get neither. You can have a reroll. Just one. Just one reroll. We'll let you this time. Loki, you got a 20? That's amazing. That is very, very good. That is amazing. Kodiak, how are you doing? Thank you so much for your 15 stream streak. That is amazing. I hope you have an amazing... I hope you have had an amazing time with your stream streaks as well. But I really appreciate you. Do you like trains? Yes. No. Just for looking at. What is a train? There we go. We've got some polls going. Please feel free to vote in the poll. Long distance almost never works, gamers. I'll be back soon with more disappointing life facts. Do you know what? The long distance for me and this person was very good. We basically got together, immediately went to uni and did long distance, and it worked really, really well. And then we were together for another 3 years after uni, and then we broke up. So 6 years, and 3 of them were long distance. So it worked for us, but it doesn't work for everyone. That is completely normal, that it doesn't work. And sometimes it does, and that's okay. Long distance relationships is why I discovered my love for trains. I don't miss the reason destination, but I miss the actual travel. Was it exhausting and costly though? That's the thing. Trains are so expensive. I think it's rude. I think that trains should be really affordable, but that's apparently a hot take. Huggle, a big oversized hoodie that's fleece. Okay, I love this. I must have one. I actually do have a fleece hoodie that's big. It's not a Huggle if it's a brand, but it's a Huggle in spirit. It's definitely a lot of work and trust. Absolutely. Does Loki get the toys then? I'm sorry. Cinderfrost, how are you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. It's lovely to see you. I don't mind traveling via train. The people also traveling via train are more of a problem. That makes sense. I'm fully on board with that. I have a toy that's a train and a spaceship and a robot. That is very cool. Do you think it would last in space if you sent it up there? I wholeheartedly believe if I ended up going to your uni, you would be way more jaded from just knowing me. What does that mean? What do you mean? Traveling is tiring, but I'd rather have a train over any other option. I don't like travel. I'm very travel averse, so I will always pick a car because I can stop at any point. But I so understand people who like the trains. Trains, in theory, are the best option, I think. Neville? Who is Neville? Never traveled on a train except for the city metro. How did you find that? Are you a big train fan? Miss Diane, how are you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. Traveling by train to TC. What's TC? Tell me more. Neville? Neville? What do I vote for in the poll if I only like trains if there's no changes? Oh, that is completely fair. I didn't put a maybe. That's my bad. I'm sorry. I should have put the maybe. Also, I just want everyone to know that I am definitely not putting this off right now from doing actual work in this game. Oh, yes, Loki, that makes sense. I love that I can get to A to B while not paying attention to anything. Driving can be stressful. Driving can be so stressful. That completely makes sense. Husband and I were long distance for a while before we were married. Wasn't really a problem. I think it really does depend, doesn't it, on you as a couple. We also have... Okay, you know what? We're going to fix the pantry roof. We're going to fix the market stall. We're not going to repair the theatre for right now. We're not going to repair the theatre. We're just going to do this. TwitchCon got it, HQ. Sorry. We're in Grevno week 2, everyone. Week 2. See, thank you so much, Miss Diane, for being here. I appreciate you very, very much. Oh, wait. Did you enjoy what? Mortal Kombat. Wait, is Megan Fox... Have I read that? Was Megan Fox in Mortal Kombat 1? Oh, got it, Dylan. Got it. I would have loved that. Give me the disappointing facts daily. Please do. Just let you know I sorted out the thing you asked me to. Hoop Smacker. I don't recognize your username. Who are you? But I'm glad you sorted it out. If I had monies, I would, but train Legos and track and put... Wait, what? Wait, you have Legos and tracks? That's so cool. In your room? Maybe I'm a train person. Not on the train, not a physical train person, but train. Ashley talks normal speed and the ADHD is cooled down now. She isn't doing horror. No one take heed of this. Oh my gosh. Our trains have quiet zones. We do have quiet zones, but they're always full as well. One very important businessman who just has to take a call. Why do they do that? Go and stand in the hallway. Sir, please stand in the hallway. I do not like trains, so I wouldn't mind traveling on a train. But small town Americans don't ride train, just get stuck waiting for a train to pass. I'm so sorry. Do you do a lot of driving though? I also didn't realize how cheap fuel was in the US. At least it was like 6 months ago. It might have all changed. Capri, thank you so much for the like and the love. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Steam was amazing with the special offers. Do you love them? Did you get anything Cinderfrost? I voted no because I hate them more than I love them. Oh, but the London Underground is scary. It's scary. APC, how are you doing? Welcome back. I hope you're having a lovely day. I hope this year has got a little bit easier for you as it's gone on, but I really appreciate you and it's lovely to see you. Yeah, people, the relationship and the situation list, 100% agree. Yeah, just tried to VA Natara, her favorite fighter, but her VA skills are disappointing. The other day, I watched, is it Subservience? Is that what it's called? The one with Megan Fox? I didn't hate it. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. It was alright. I don't know. Let's just say those American tourists won't be snitching on you anytime soon. Thank you very much. Did you sort everything? Did you go to the top? Did you make sure? Did you talk about the baguettes? Because the baguettes were arguably the most important part, and if you've forgotten the baguettes, I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure. Diane is here! Oh my gosh. Dylan, I thought you were replying to Miss Diane going, I will fight you, but no, it's just Willow. I'm sorry, Willow. I'm sorry. Willow gives it back. It's fine. It's fine. It's about $3 a gallon where I am at and drive most days. Is that good or bad? I don't know. We do it in litres, and I'm not sure. No, Willow. I meant because you give it back. And I know you give it back. The discount sales for the games in Steam is a steal. Were they really good? I haven't looked in the Steam sales for a while. It's about sorry, I just read that. Oh, I just read that. The worst trains are the ones from London to Manchester. They seem to be 50% cancelled. Is that normal? Is that a normal thing that happens? I don't take trains very often at all anymore. Oh, Mr. D, let us know how you get on with that as well. If it's a choice between going into London on the Underground on my own or not doing something I want to do in London, I'll straight up just not do the thing. I am the same as you, Vix, 100%. In my state in the US, we drive a lot. A lot of people drive an hour to get to work. What? Oh my goodness. If I was driving an hour... I drive 3 steps to get to work. I cannot even imagine. You are some wonderful people to be able to do that. Do you listen to audiobooks or music, or do you just go? Do you just do it? I hope you're all doing okay. I didn't see what the last one was. I still don't have a driver's license, so I heavily depend on public and transport and train. Love the concept that people can be scary, and the capitalist aspect of it is infuriating. Are your trains decent priced, Liz? Because in the UK, they are shocking. Like, I've seen it's cheaper to go to a different country via plane and come back to the UK in that destination. It's like a bus on rails. Wait, what is? So sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in. I take my gaming laptop and backpack with me to work. Oh, that's so cool. You can game on there as well. I love that. Yeah. Do you know what, Ark? I don't blame you. Audrey, tell me about the kingdom. What would you like to know about your grace? They are, G-Diggle! Sorry, I don't know what that was. I'm embarrassed now. How are you doing? They're so shocking, aren't they? They're so bad. Student discount is life in the UK. I get a third off my commute. When I was a student, I lived and died by the sword of my rail card. And it was brilliant. And I loved it. And please take full advantage of it while you can, for sure. Dylan, enjoy your haircut. Are you doing it yourself or are you going to get it done? That's the question. I'm going to talk about taxes, because who doesn't like to talk about taxes? The villagers in our domain pay taxes. Happy people will pay their taxes gladly, while the resentful will do what they can to get around them, resulting in less income for us. This is why we need to make sure people's contentment is high in order to keep a good gold flow. Okay, let's change the subject. Can I speak to one of these wonderful people? That's all for now. I'm scared. I don't want to. I'm really like, this game is really good, but I'm really worried about messing up. So hopefully we don't. Hey Martin, welcome in. I've been here for 6 years on Tuesday. I'm gonna go for my daughter first. Rosulia. I bring news, father. Also, congratulations. That is amazing to be here for that long. Please go and check out Ark if you haven't already. It's not PG over there. It's very 18+. But if you like the, definitely, it's not DGen, but if you like the 18+ content, not like that, but like just a more 18+ vibe, please go and check out Ark. But it's definitely different from it is here, but I love it over there. The prices of the Deutschbahn are not fixed. So is that like the train line? So it depends when you book the tickets, how many people are already booked. If there's a holiday, the weather you got on the barn card and so on, there simply should not be a thing. It's too expensive in general. It should be accessible. I agree. I so agree. Still cheaper than having a car though. That's good. I think in the UK, it's cheaper to have a car, pay for all the lessons in the long run than it is to take a train for like a year, which is terrible. The game is 52 weeks long. Oh, okay, I'm on 2 weeks. The swears are tripled. That's right, they are. And thank you, Miss Diane. I've gone for like this poem. I think it's called Cherry Tart. It's from Barry M. I love it very much. But it does chip very easily, which a lot of my other nail polish does not do, which is frustrating. Mountain Lassie, see you soon. I appreciate you. I promise I'll play this game. I promise. But thank you so much. I hope you're having the best day. Too dumb to learn how to drive and too scared to drive? I bet that you're not too dumb, but I think it's completely justified to not drive. I just hate how sometimes inaccessible public transport is, but you know what? I think it's completely fair to be like, you know what, driving's not for me. It's not. I like driving a lot, but I don't like traveling, so I don't do it very often. And also, I don't have access to a car. Well, I have access to Alfie's car. I do not have a car. Arguably cheaper to buy a private jet than to get trained across the country. I do kind of agree with you. It's so expensive in the UK. It's so expensive. Gee, Diggle, thank you. I'm glad I got to catch a stream. I think you raided through to KO Monday. That's probably it. That is probably it. When we were playing Older, and I wanted to come and check you out. Always nice to see other UK streamers. Were you one of the wonderful people who was streaming with Kay? I think you were, because I recognized your profile picture. You all seemed so lovely. You all seemed so lovely, and it was so nice to be able to come and say hi. I cannot wait to actually come and check out one of your streams as well, because Authenticate is lovely. But you all just a good group of people, it seemed. I'd like to go to the UK one day. I need my passport. I also really want to go to Spain. You're US based, right, Miss Diane? Am I wrong? I might be wrong. But is Spain and the UK like your number 1 and 2 places? Tell me more. This game, oh my gosh. If you commit war crimes in this game, tell me how you get on, please. Please. I learned to drive relatively late and it was life-changing, opened so many opportunities. Me too. Well, I learned to drive, I think I passed my test at 22, maybe 23. Yes, I think 22. No, I think somewhere between that. And I was really, like, everything changed. Everything changed. Because I was getting, like, taxis and buses to work every day. And just being able to, like, go into work and then go for lunch. And be able to actually go somewhere for lunch and go on nice walks and everything like that. So good. But I completely respect if you don't want to drive. Completely respect it. I think I passed my test a few days after my 26th birthday. Yeah, that's like, that must have been so good. Because at that point as well, I feel like you've got quite an established thing going on, and then you've got like everything can change, right? You bought yourself a car on your birthday. What was your first car, Reese? I like to travel in the UK for pub foods and dishes. The pub foods are so good, so good. G Diggle, this is Yes Your Grace. I'm waffling through it and I'm not playing it as much as I should. I'll get back into it in just a sec, but you guys are so good to talk to. We are this king and we can kind of decide the fate of the kingdom because we get to decide how our resources are allocated. We also get to decide if, you know, we like people or not, whether we're a tyrant or not. So I think we're gonna be good and fair, hopefully, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Spud, how are you doing? I've heard you might be going for a drink with Ark and I'm very envious. How are you doing? I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. I hope you're doing so well, everyone. Thank you so much. If I do miss anything in chat, please feel free to repost. Mr. Ghost Fragger, how are you doing? Welcome in. Miss Diane, please stay safe as well. I'm very scared for you lot over there. If there's anything you want to talk about, if you ever want to come to the UK, please feel free. I'm sure I have. I am the UK ambassador. Like, I can decide if you can come or not. But if you have any questions, I would be happy to help. In Germany, we got the Deutschland Ticket. Germany Ticket. I think it's about 50 euros per month. That's amazing. All public transport except for the fast trains. For students, it's a bit cheaper. Some workplaces also give discounts. What? That's amazing. I still think it's too expensive. Unfortunately, I don't know if it even stays, but I love the concept. As someone who is in the UK, 50 euros or 50 pounds wouldn't even cover one train, I think, for me to London. So that seems amazing. But I can understand, like, depending on, like, the economic structure of your country. Like, I don't know what it's like to live in Germany. I don't know if it's, like, a more expensive or a cheaper kind of country to live in. But that might be, like, incredibly expensive as well. Oh, that's okay, Spud. Have an amazing wake up. If you need anything, if you have any questions, if you want to just chill today, have a chill. But I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. It is like a kingdom-based, choice-based kingdom simulator. That is exactly what it's like, or at least so far. But I hear that there are some content warnings, so we need to be a little bit on edge as we get through the game, I think. And thank you for your 60 stream streak, Mr. Ghost Fragger. That is absolutely incredible. I appreciate you so much. That is amazing. And I hope you've enjoyed being here for 60 streams. That is so cool of you. Thank you so much. I don't think I did anything bad booking my ticket. Let us know how you get on, Mike. I'm very much like, I'm happy to help. Happy to help. Got caffeine, so all is good. Enjoy your caffeine. Are you going for a coffee? And Osmo, thank you for the lurk as well. Get one last fishing in before you go. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you very, very much. I had 2 cars while learning. A Volkswagen Lupo. And your friend sold you for £1? Can I be introduced, please? And a Suzuki wagon, but the car I bought just before passing was a 2005 Ford Fiesta. Sensible. Good. 2005 Ford Fiesta. That sounds like a great first car. Mine was a 2008 Peugeot 207, and I loved that car, and I drove it to its death. People talking about trains earlier reminded me I need to book trains for Get Me to TwitchCon later in the year. £119. Where is it? Is it in Amsterdam again, or is it in a different country? I'd love an automatic car. It would take so much, like, trouble away. Should have gone for coffee, but I instantly grabbed a Monster. What flavour? That's the question. Will this throne room be your new background for the stream? Do you like it? I quite like it. I'm quite happy to have this as my new background. But it's okay because we need to talk to our daughter and I'm so sorry. I've been waffling. Here we go. I bring news, father. Azalea sneaked out at night last week. I ran into her while she was going back to her chamber, all laughing and a little tipsy, I think. She wouldn't say where she's been, but Sidani, as thick as she is, spilled everything to me in the morning. Those two chit-chat all the time. They think I don't realise. Thick, don't speak ill of your sister. What's got into you, Losulia? Azalea sneaks out to some wedding, gets all drunk, but I'm the bad one all of a sudden? Audrey, did you know anything about this? No, Your Grace. I better talk to Azalea about this. You girls are going to drive me mad one day. Oh, I feel like we could have handled that one a little bit differently. That was maybe not ideal. Now, we can talk to Lord Etten, a banker, a Radovian soldier, and the general. Let's start with the general. Your Grace, no sign of the monsters. He went out to find the monsters in the other lands. We were sent on a little bit of a quest. We did stumble across these bandits, though. They were pillaging the village. Red-haired, sharp teeth, a crest of Vadovia. I thought you could only find them in books and old manuscripts. Well, it seems like we have the right one here, too. Tell me, what banner, or whose banner are you bearing? Is it true that you're from Radovia? Your man is right. Radovia is my home. And soon yours, too. Who's your leader? Do you have a king? Or are you just a barbaric thief? We are a free people. We don't bow to kings or lords. Bold words for someone trespassing in another country. Bold and stupid. Why are you here? What were you and your men doing near the village? We're just making a living. One man might call it a plunder. I would call it hard work. I've heard enough. Your Grace, we can't allow barbarians to stalk our lands, plundering and killing innocent men. There is no question that justice needs to be dealt on this one. Throwing him into the dungeon. You will rot in a cell. Now, I'm putting him in the dungeon because, right, this is my brain, this is my thinking. This is my thought process. If he goes into the dungeon, then his other people might come and we're going to die, aren't we? We're going to die. So, but it might be more of a war crime. I'm slapping my hands, by the way, so if you can hear weird noises. Don't want to let me go, but you don't have the guts to kill. Now, maybe if we killed him, they'd come and attack us, which we don't want. We don't want to be attacked. So I think throwing them in the dungeon is good for now. I don't think we should give them mercy. Oh, Loki, that is a steep incline. Jeez Louise. Jeez. Mike, I think that's worth it for like 2 journeys. I think that's great, especially like for the stress alone. Trolley reminds me of the grocery trip on Friday. Trolley only took €1 coins for some reason. An older woman had a plastic chip that wouldn't work. Gave her a coin, she tried to refuse for a while. Later I realised I was wearing a black face mask, sunglasses and headphones. I wonder if she assumed I wasn't nice. Hopefully that it is a learning opportunity and they will happily accept things in future. I'm sorry, Liz, but I'm really glad that you managed to do that. Mr. D, get me there. Get me doing your voiceover work. I did do theatre in school, but I always went for the direction path. I never actually acted. So I'm learning now. It does kind of look like the Red Keep, right? Wouldn't they attack him even in the dungeon, like try and free him? You might be right. This could be bad. That could have been a bad decision. My friends will gladly hear about your cowardly decisions. How are they going to find out, sir? I need to see Aurelia about this. Our wife. Right, well, you can leave. At least, to be fair, we did something. What do you make of this, Audrey? Radovians here? How would they get through the mountains? Why would they threaten a war? That's a lot of questions, but I need answers, Audrey. Forgive me, Your Grace, I'm just puzzled. It might be reasonable to start thinking about renewing some old treaties. Talk to old friends, see who could give us a hand. With our current resources, a war would bring certain defeat. I will make some preparations. Off you go, Audrey. See you later. Nice hanging out with you. I think we probably should hang out a little bit more. We've still got people to see. But you know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. This game is really cute, right? I hope it doesn't get too dark. I know there's a content warning coming up. Alfie has told us this, and so is Dylan. But I'm worried. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, maybe Liz. That's might be very true. Let him go and do a one-step ahead move if they ever plan a siege. Maybe I should go and let him out of the dungeon. I like that plan. Alfie, did you have your net looking out the window? I'm sorry. Right, we can talk to Pietro, Lord Eton, a peasant or banker. Let's go for Lord Eton first. My name is Eton. I'm the Lord of Branca, your grace. I will be as straightforward as possible. Someone has kidnapped my daughter and they expect me to pay 12 gold to get her back. The thing is, I tracked them down and I know where they're keeping her. I've planned everything out. I just need your general to help me take her back. Or I could just pay the ransom. Either way, I will need your help, your grace. Do you know what? You can have the... I don't think I can help. I was gonna say take the general, but it's 2 weeks, and what if the Redovians come by and, like, end us? So, and I don't have 12 gold. I only have 10, because we made reparations. But Lord Eton, I feel like this could be a bad thing if we don't appease him. Can we not just give him half? I'm gonna say, I'm sorry. I can't help. My general is occupied and my gold is running low. I wish you the best of luck getting your daughter back. And I wish you never find yourself in a similar situation. Keep your daughters safe, your grace. I will remember this. Was that a threat? I think I did some bad things. Anyway, forget that. Let's talk to Pietro. Your grace, I fear for my life. I think someone is trying to get me. What's going on? I think someone is following me. They want me dead. Who's they? I don't know. How would I know? I haven't done anything, right? I better get going. Okay. Peasant. Your grace, my dear son is nowhere to be found. Yes, a really daft little boy, but still, he is my son. I ask you to help us find him, your grace. Is there a chance you could do so? Oh, I can't really do... surely can't do one thing for the Lord and another thing for this guy. If it was only a week, I'd go. If it was only a week, I'm gonna say... Oh man, you know me. I like to help the peasants. We're gonna give him some gold. I believe this should be enough to cover your loss. What? No! No. I was giving you gold to go and help find your son. Not to replace him. Your grace, do you really think the gold can replace my son? I better look for help elsewhere. Good for him for not taking the gold though, I suppose. And finally, let's talk to the banker. Hello, banker. I'm here representing Bank de Florentini, your grace. I hear that your treasury has seen better times, but I'm here to help. Ooh. Well, I don't need to borrow anything for now, but thank you very much. Appreciate you. The Bank of Florentini is always happy to help. Thank you. Thank you. Should we see what's going on? I don't know, maybe we should just skip to the next one, but I kind of want to see if our repairs have actually, like, helped the roof or not. Diplomacy and monarchy is always tricky. I think this whole situation is going to be quite difficult for us. I think. We'll see. Let's go to the dungeon first. We've got the Redovian and a peasant. By all gods, that could have been me. Your grace, did you see what happened here? If I was in the other cell, I would have been crushed. This is a sign. The gods have forgiven my sins. I shall serve the mighty ones. I will dedicate my life to those in need. I mean, if I could get out of here, please. What are you in here again for? I, bumped into the innkeeper on the street and, stepped on his toe. How dare you tell such falsehoods? He ordered a gallon of beer, drank it all by himself, and then didn't even have the gold to pay for it. I know the innkeeper. He was pretty upset. Oh, yeah, I think I remember. Your grace, I have been enlightened. I won't ever do such a stupid thing again. I serve a higher purpose now. Maybe just let me out. Oh, I'm letting him out. It's fine. If he does wrong again, he can just be... I hope you learned your lesson. You may leave. What? Really? The gods have truly chosen me. I will go and spread their wisdom. Thank you again, your grace. Our paths will cross again. I feel it. Bye, sir. I hope you enjoyed it. Now you, Redovian, you can stay there. I'm not even going to remotely look at you. For now, maybe next week. Maybe. Who knows? Oh, we need our barrels. We need to store some more wine, please. Okay, let's go and talk to our wife. Drag, how are you doing? I know, I'm wary of the bankers, Professor C. Major. I'm wary, especially back in the medieval times. And thank you for fishing. Remember, you can fish for free. Just do !fish, and you can see the fishing at the top of the screen there. Right, let's go and talk to our wife. Gorgeous wife. Full of pixels. Darling, foreign barbarians visited us this week. Redovians have come to Davern. One of their bandits is brought to the castle. Redovians? Well, that can't be right. Do you think that's about our promise? It might be. What do you think? 13 years ago, we promised our unborn child's hand to a thug. Bayran, wasn't it? Does it matter? After 13 years, a Redovian shows up in our castle. I'll be damned. Yes, Lorsulia will soon become a woman, and we need to find her a husband. And Bayran, the villain, will arrive to make me fulfill my promise. What about the witch? The witch? Do you remember the curse? I don't even want to think about this. Let's just hope this curse is nothing but a hoax and see how the things with the thug turns out. What got into us? How could we have promised our daughter's hand to a Redovian? With a knife to my throat, I'm not sure what else we could have done. To think our daughter will marry some barbaric thug, though. We can't let this happen, Eric. Don't worry, we will solve this. What now? What are we gonna do? If Bayran ever shows up to claim our daughter's hand, hopefully no one will ever believe him. We just need to play stupid. Unless he shows up with an army. And don't be silly now. How could a commoner afford an army? Even we can't. How could Redovians get to Davern? Anything seems possible at this stage. You did send the bandit to the dungeons. Maybe you could question him, see what he knows. I will see what I can do. So, let's go. Oh, our wife is terrified, but we can handle this. Don't you worry. We have to go and speak. We have to go and speak. I wasn't planning on speaking to anyone in the dungeon, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you. How is the Royal Rumble going, by the way? Is it going well? And what are you planning on reading as well? Thank you so much, Loki, for the quote. We don't have a couch fishing command. You never know. Maybe in the future. Now I want to play a Kingdom Sim game. You got Crusader Kings. My brain is forcing me to 100% it. Not sure I can do it. How hard is it to 100%? I've never played Crusader of Kings or Crusader Kings. Let's speak to the Redovian soldier. I didn't think a king would come down to the dungeons. An honor, truly. Enough of the games. Tell me what you know. Why are you here? I suppose that's one way of killing time in this murky den. You see, Bayran, that lunatic, thinks everyone will follow him. Keeps raving about some promise. One of the 7 kings will give him his daughter. He thinks he's got a chance at mingling with the royals. I still can't decide. Is he the mad one, or is it his followers who believe this bunk, who are really insane? Okay. He'll stay here a bit longer. I wish we could, like, give him more food, I guess. Like, be like, hey, you're kind of useful for us. Let's give you a prisoner ship. But you can stay in a bedroom, you know. We can give you some bread. I don't know what you do with prisoners. Okay, let's go. We will hopefully not have him die of boredom first. Fingers crossed. So let's go back to the gardens. I think it would be hard and complex. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I don't know how much this game is, but it is good so far. And I like it very much. Yes, father? There was a wedding in the village. I've heard there was a quite fine wedding in the village just outside our walls. Considering the resources you've spent to help them out with it, it definitely was. How do you know this? Sounds as if they had the honor of a royal guest. No, of course not. I've heard what people say is all. Come on now, I know about the wedding. Losulia told me what happened. How would she know anyway? Oh, of course, Sidani. Sidani. I'm worried about you. I wouldn't forgive myself if something happened to you. You have no need to worry. Nothing will happen. Do you know what's out there? What could happen if someone found a princess by herself in the village? All the drunkards, thugs. Nothing happened, father. I was dressed differently. I was careful. I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing. All I wanted was a little fun. Losulia said you got drunk. That's a lie. I know what I'm doing. I can take care of myself. How many times? Oh, Losulia. Since she turned 13, she thinks you'll make her marry some fat, dumb prince and send her off to another castle. If she intends to be such a lousy rat, maybe it would be for the best. Is that why she's been acting up lately? I suppose so. It just doesn't change the fact that she's infuriating. And it doesn't stop the fact that you didn't stop with the name calling. You were confined to the castle. Oh, I'm just gonna say no more visits to the market. For now, anyway. You will not be visiting the market. What am I supposed to do inside these godforsaken walls? Oh, stupid Losulia. I'll teach her a lesson. Stop with the names. I better talk to Losulia. We need to find her. I have no idea where she is. Let's go. Let's find her. I do not know anything about what's going on in terms of that. Kodiak? I'm still on Salem's Lot and oh wait! I'm shocked that I've got the city, map of the city right in my head. Wait, is in like from the book? Booking international travel gets more complex when you have 2 passports. Oh, what passports do you have, HQ? I have always wanted a dual nationality passport, but and I do actually think maybe having, we're not technically in the, well, we are not in the EU anymore. Maybe I should go for my dual nationality passport. Let's go and speak to the general. What have you got to say? I'm glad he's still here. Your Grace. Never mind, I have nothing to say to you actually. Keep up the good work, Stan. Yes, Your Grace. Oh, Austrian, of course. That's so good. Just, you know how it is. You know how it be. So yeah, that's what we'll say on politics. But I want this to be a place where you can come and talk about your feelings. And if you'd like to, you don't have to. You absolutely do not have to. Yeah. So feel free to talk about politics in terms of the game. Because this, I imagine, is a very highly political game. And that is absolutely okay. The Grey Mountains. Luli loves them. This is Luli. We're lucky to have such a beautiful landscape. Let's go and talk to Luli. Oh, it's you. Azalea, tell me what's going on. Azalea told me why you might be feeling a bit down recently. I think your mother and I had started to figure out anyway. I'm sorry we didn't realise earlier. Oh, and why is that? You won't have to marry a stranger. Tradition says a girl your age needs a husband, but I promise you won't have to marry a stranger. We'll make sure we know the prince well before the wedding. Time will show. Is that all we can say? Okay, maybe I didn't handle that one the best. We'll see. Trying to become a teacher in a state that will not allow me to speak inclusively as a teacher. That's really scary. I'm so sorry. I understand it, and I understand like the idea of like not bringing politics into professions. Do I agree with it? Not sure that I do, but it is what it is. Hopefully everything will change for the better in the future. Right, on to week 3. We have 13 gold. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, wait. We've done these 2, right? Wait. Hang on just a moment. So this is after that? So if I repaired the theatre... Yeah, okay. Oh, I don't know if I can afford to repair the theatre. But we will get another point back. Ah! Are you winning? Oh no, I'm trying. I'm trying to win. How are you doing? What if your profession is in politics? If you are in politics, you are either brave or charismatic or both or you might not be a nice person. But I think a lot of people who are getting into politics are very, very brave at the moment. So if you're into politics, GG's. It's such a weird landscape, isn't it? Okay, Grevno, week 3. Here we go. Thank you for fishing, everyone. We got a note. Our pigeon is back. Dear Eric, we have crossed the mountains. We will come for what was promised. Sorry, this is the King of Rodovia. Whoops. I kind of want to keep him with that voice now. Dear Eric, we have crossed the mountains. We will come for what was promised. For the gods have graced us with their strength. Bayron, King of Rodovia. So they do have a king after all. And where there's a king, an army follows. What promise are they blabbing about anyway? To take my daughter's hand. Say it quietly. How? You never mentioned it, Your Grace. I didn't think I'd have to keep my word. We can't let those barbarians seize the throne. Our treasury is low, but we can always seek allies. I will let you get on with audits, and I'll make some preparations in the meantime. I will be in the council chamber, Your Grace. Audrey just does not want to have anything to do with us. Oh no, that is... Yes. I'm not working politics as I'm none of those things, but maybe evil. What flavour of evil are you, though? We as German teachers specifically are supposed to... wait, and have to be political? Because... Wait, so how can you not teach it? Because it's our job to educate students on democratic values. See, that's exactly, like... So why can you not teach it? That is amazing. Dylan, how did the haircut go? We've advanced 1 week. We got talking. I'm now speed running. Let's talk to the merchant. I come with a business proposition, Your Grace. I need 12 gold to hire men and buy resources to build a new tavern in Branca. You see, the tavern will serve as more than just a way for the locals to get drunk. The village is really well positioned. It has many visitors, but they never stay for long. A new tavern will change that and will guarantee a steady income. I will share the profits once I start making money on the business. Come back another time. I think we can do this, but I don't have the gold for you right now, sir. Our treasury could not afford the expense right now. Come back in a couple of weeks. Yes, Your Grace. Good cut too. Very happy. If you want to share pics in the Discord, we are not going to say no. Liz, I'm so sorry. That's so, like there's a lot of oxymoronicness there. Hypocriticism. I speak English as a first language. It's awful. I wouldn't push someone off a cliff, but if I saw someone hanging off one, you wouldn't help. What? What? What if you had a rope? Would you help if you had a rope? Hypocrisy! The hypocrisy! Thank you, Ono. Thank you, Liz. You didn't take it before, Pick. Hair was by your shoulders. No, it wasn't. Was it really? Was it really? Sid, how are you doing? Welcome in. It's lovely to see you. Hippopotamus. That is the one. That is the one. That's also definitely spelled wrong, but I read what you said. I could hear that. You throw the rope away. Please no, everyone. If you see Professor C Major out and about and you're near a cliff, do not go near the edge. I haven't had it cut since Christmas. My stuff goes fast. That's amazing. Is that like to do with the redheadedness? Do you think it's a redhead gene? I don't know. Right, let's talk to a peasant or two. Your Grace, injustice and hunger have struck our village. Men, dressed in black, came and took our stock. Hardly anything left now worth giving to the dogs. I wanted to kindly ask you for 7 pieces of gold. All 5 stacks of supplies, Your Grace. That way we can at least keep our children fed. Oh, I think we should help. I think we should help. And... okay, sorry, Professor C Major. I take it back. I take it back. Oh no, you're going white too? Hey, I think that's cool. I'm not gonna lie, I think that's kind of cool. I'm gonna say take these supplies. Feed your children well. Children are the future. That will be enough to keep us going for a couple of weeks. Gods favour you. Thanks. I hope they do. I want to click on the plant. I'll do that in a second. Let's talk to this final peasant. Your Grace, a disease is crawling in our village. It's nothing serious, but the fevers and sneezes are all over the place. It appeared out of nowhere, as if a dark force brought it upon us. Look, I can't offer much. I really wish I could, but you can have 5 supplies. I hope this will be enough for you and your neighbors. We are now running low on food. Thank you. This is more than we expected anyway. You have a good heart, Your Grace. Oh, thank you. I'll take it. Thank you for fishing, Sid. Karma is due to be Gandalf the White in about 4 years. Is this a... I'm so sorry. I know you said Gandalf as well. Oh, Aurelia convinced me to have some plants in here. It makes it seem more friendly. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. Okay. I don't think there's anything we can do. I think we could skip to the next week. Oh, then again, we could go to the council chamber. I think that's cool, Dylan. I think that's very cool. Have you got some greys too, Reese? I have to say, my greys are slowing down. I had quite a few greys and they've like decided to just not happen. And I hope that stays the same because the stress is creeping back in this year. I had a shave last night and the amount of grey was a bit mad. I like grey hair and I like white hair. I think it's very distinguished. Gandalf is an excellent name for a BG3 character. One coming up in a co-op playthrough, you might say. Ooh. Wait, Sid, as you? Were they good streamers? We are going to, as in like, do you want to spend more time there? I'm going to speak to Sidani. Sidani is our child, who is very small child. Hey there. Silly pickle. I'm not silly. You're right. You're a silly pickle. Your Grace. Oh, I got an achievement for picking a nickname for little Sidani. Oh, I'm not going to tell her not to play here. She can do what she'd like. I'll see you later, silly pickle. Let's talk to Audrey. Your Grace, I appointed us a scout. He'll let us know what we're up against. Meanwhile, we should head to King Tallis. He might be able to help. Okay, that's fine. Click on the Allies tab. Oh no, there's a new thing to do. Okay, so we can talk to nearby lords. We can invite King Tallis, to come and talk to us. So let's go and do that. We can't invite Ada yet, but the pigeon has flown. Friends, the pigeon has flown! The pigeon has flown! With his army, we should be able to repel Rodovia. We hope so. No matter what they come with. Thank you, Audrey. Both very small with no more than 10 viewers. The one with 10 was a joint stream. Would have only been a few otherwise. I do think sometimes the best streamers are the ones that are like quite small. I remember like there's just so many people who are underrated and they haven't been found. I wish everyone who was like a good streamer could just be picked up like that. But I think then there would not be enough audience. Maybe there would be. Everyone just has to stream at different times, okay? We'll all take a massive stream schedule. We'll split it out. Everyone can stream at different times. But I really wish that more people would get like discovered through Twitch a lot sooner because there are so many amazing people. There are so many amazing people. I need to start raiding more people as well because I've been trying to find my more. If anyone ever has any stream suggestions for raids, I'll make a section in the Discord and we can pop them in there just for the future. You're more than welcome to, and it means that we can find them ahead of time as well. But mods, if you ever find anyone as well, please put it in the mod chat in the Discord too. But I really like it. I think that there's just so much love that needs to be shared, you know? I found my first grey at 16 years old. I'm low-key upset it's not fully grey yet because it would save so much on hair dye. Yes, right? Oh my gosh, that's such a good point. That's such a good point. Maybe this is what we need to do. Right, next week. We have more gold. We have gold back. I'm still not repairing the theatre, which is a bad thing, I think. See you soon, Mike. I hope you have a good time. I hope it goes very, very well. We're on week 4 already. Woohoo! King Tallis is here as well. Hardly any light can get through these windows. These halls used to shine, Eric. Father! Look what she did! Azalea has put feces under my pillow. How can I even wash it off? Ooh. Why did you tell her I told on her? Did I tell Azalea something? I don't know. I don't know if we did say anything from Azalea. No, we did. So I'm going to say, can you not see we have a guest? Go back to your chamber now. There's always people in here. We'll deal with that later. Scuttle off for now. Oh, I don't like that. But, oh. If you can't even control your children, then I'm surprised you still sit where you do. And that I'm still standing where I am. Forgive me, we've had a lot going on recently. I'm asking if you're going to make me stand like a commoner here. Oh, of course, let's talk in the council room. Oh dear. That's not good, is it? That's not good. You have a lot of books. What is she doing in here? Are you letting children play with your archives? Girl, begone. Are you a king or a blasted nanny, Eric? I just thought she'd like to hang out with me, her father. What can be so important that you couldn't just send me a pigeon? I will be straightforward with this. I need an army. Redovia has threatened me and my family. Redovia? Here? Yes, they're simple men, untrained. Tell you what, I'll give you 3,000 soldiers. My army can deal with anything they throw this way. What, just like that? Oh, of course not, you see. My son, Ivo, has been crying and moaning to me about finding him a princess. He's always bothering me. It's about time he grew up. A wife would keep him busy, out of my way. Well, Sulia would be good enough for him. She could teach him a thing or two. I also want access to the fine collection of books you have here, plus anything else you can find. You still seek cures for your wife. Her condition hasn't improved. Well, that does not concern you. You get an army, I get Lasulia and access to these books. So, an army for a marriage in return. Yes, of course, you catch on quickly. I'll send my armies right away. I can say fine, or I can say, but we'll do it on my terms. Why can I not say no? I don't want this. Oh, fine, but we'll do it on my terms. I can't just let you take my daughter for a few hundred men. Come on, Eric. We both know Davern has seen better times. When Redovia comes, who will protect your people, your family? Are you going to order peasants to fight them with pitchforks? Oh, okay, so we've got 3 choices here. We can get 3,000 extra men, throw in 22 extra gold, or provide a general. I feel like the gold might not be quite worth it. I think a general in the long run would help more than the 3,000 extra men. The days you use your children for currency. The best times! I wish they hadn't changed. This is awful. This is terrible. I don't want this. I don't want this. We're going to say... I kind of feel like I should roll a die, but I can't let the fate of my kingdom roll on the hands of my die. We're going to say provide a general. We're going to go for the long run. You'll provide a general to help with our people's needs. How about I just pay for one of yours? That's fine. I will send an army straight away, but I want immediate access to the archives. The marriage can be organized later. Let me get lost in your books then. I think I'll start from this room. Fine. You can find me in the throne room if you need me. Let's see, what do we have here? In the middle of like an allyship war, where we have just invited Ada to come over and we've just allied with King Talus. But the problem is, he wants to marry off our daughter, and our daughter does not want to be married off. So I think what we need to do really is go and find our daughter and say, you know what? I've got some news for you. I think I'm going to get in trouble. I think I'm going to win the worst dad of the century award. I'm not going to lie. I think it's about to happen. But let's go in, speak to Lasulia and see what she has to say. Fingers crossed she doesn't hate us. You're so welcome, Oxy. I'm so grateful that you chose to raid us today. Thank you so much. It means so, so much. Feels like a real feminist step forward, right? I didn't even have an option to say no. It was literally, I just had an option to say fine, or actually I want more out of what this deal is getting me. Also, thank you so much, Omni, as well. Omni raided us just before you did, Onxie, and I'm so grateful for both of you. So thank you so much, and please go and check out both of those lovely people. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Our daughter says, oh, it's you. There's something I need to tell you. We have no choice. You must marry Ivo, the Prince of Etana. I'm sorry. What do you mean? Don't I get a say in this? We need this marriage to secure us an army that will defend us. A war is coming. So I'm going to be sacrificed. Did you even consider any other options? Did you even try and offer something other than your daughter? Well, I knew it. I knew the day I'm old enough you'd try and sell me to the highest bidder. You've been waiting for this. You can't wait to get rid of me, can you? I wish I was a common girl, living in the village, having nothing to worry about. Being able to marry the one I love, not some snob I've never met. Stupid wedding. Stupid prince. You're stupid. I can't say we didn't deserve that. Because we fully deserve that. Also, raiders and otherwise, if you are here, please feel free to do !fish in chat, and then that will light up with your name and you can do some fishing. So please feel free to give that a go if you'd like. Lighten the mood with some fish. What kind of fish? We don't know. Okay, let's go through the door. We can find someone. We can find something. Can we talk to the general? Is it worth having a little chat? Your Grace. No. Nothing. Keep up the good work, Stan. We are Stans of Stan. Can we catch a princess? I mean, Shadowheart's in there. Did you add Glinda's wand? No, I haven't. Oh, I'm so sorry. Willow, I will add that after the stream. I'm so sorry. I don't know how I managed to forget. So sorry, Willow. I will add it. I will add it straight away after the stream. I'm so sorry. I appreciate you. Thank you for reminding me. Let's speak to our wife. Darling? Ausulia's getting married. What? No! Did Bayram find us? We can't let him. Ausulia will marry Ivo, the Prince of Etana. I made a treaty with Talis. Marriage for army in return. No! We can't let her marry a barbarian! Eric, you said you'd find a way! Wait, Ivo? That's good. That's great! Ivo is a prince after all, and if Ausulia is married to Ivo, then Bayram can't do anything. Talis' army might simply scare them away. Oh, this is fantastic news, Eric! Wonderful! Who's going to prepare the wedding? Guests? Menus? We need to decorate the throne room. We need to buy flowers and decorations. Oh, and we need a band too! I'll take care of that. We'll see how our treasury looks at the end of the week. Does Ausulia know it yet? Yeah, she didn't take it well. Oh, but what does she know? She wouldn't want to marry that barbaric Bayron. Who knows what Reduvians do to their wives? Wouldn't surprise me if they cut them up and eat them for dinner the next day. Give her time. She'll come around to the idea. How are you holding up, wife? I'm well. I think I might actually sleep tonight. Hang on. No! Everything's on my head. What shall we eat? Where will I get a dress? I will see you later, darling. I think things will turn out perfectly fine. Thank you, my dear. See? I told you. Now get some rest. Fine. I will stay here. Thank you so much, Hongxi. I'm very much a big fan of the dramatic readings. I like to give a different accent to everyone. I can't say I'm good at it, but I like doing it. Aww, we just looked in the mirror and said we look tired. Maybe old. I like the mountains painting too. I don't know, I think I'd team up with the barbarians. What? How could you say this? They probably just give them houses, kitchens, and expect them to raise bubbies. Hey, you could live a worse life in these times. You do the best accents. Why, thank you, Willow. I'm so sorry. Huh. Where's our daughter? Of course, she's not there. Your Grace, how are you doing? You're a king, so why do you listen to the man in the chamber council, Daddy? Father, it said father. I'm so sorry. It was the character. The character came over me. Well, he's a king too, you know. But you're a better king. He should listen to you. Yes, yes, keep your voice down, silly pickle. Your Grace? I'm going to ask how they're doing again. It's the same conversation. That is okay. We can just leave. That's okay. That's okay. What have we learned? I went to make a sandwich. Ausulia is getting married. And she's not very happy about it, is where we're at. We've learned that the bread goes on the outside. No! We love your voices. Thank you, John. I really, really do appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, later that night. We've not seen this before. It better be something important at this ungodly hour. Your Grace, Redovian forces have been spotted nearby. We should send our men to track them down. They've come for Ausulia. Eric, we must do something. I'm going to send a general to check this. Let's send Stan. We like Stan. We need to see what they're up to. Okay, we've sent a general. Ooh. Liz, what are you cooking? That's the important thing. You have to tell us. What is good? Oh no. Okay, so we can buy stuff for the wedding. I don't think flowers are going to be worth buying, okay? They're 15 supplies. I'm going to just say, I'm going to go straight up and I'm going to say it's not, the flowers are not worth buying. They're not worth it. They're not worth it. Reverse sandwich for the win. The feeling. Reverse sandwich. No, the feeling. Fried rice sounds amazing, Liz. Amazing. Barbarian is my preferred D&D class. Very good. The way the Queen and such talks about the barbarians had me root for the barbarians by principle. I don't even blame you, Loki. Unfortunately. I'm going to buy fabrics for the wedding, okay? Because we can afford the fabrics, but I don't think flowers are... No. Let's hire a band. Hiring a band is good. I don't think it's worth buying fabrics. I'm sorry. Although it is only 4 weeks until the wedding. We'll see. But I think that is good. A band is a must, right? I am wedding planning, Dylan. Would anyone ever expect it on the Ashley Media channel? Right, here we go. Let's talk to our daughter first. Always talk to the daughters first.
Boy.
How can I help, silly pickle? I'm worried about Lorsulia, father. What will happen when she leaves? She promised she'd take care of me, but she's leaving. Why would she lie? And what happens to Dusty? Lorsulia wouldn't lie to you. Lorsulia didn't know. Lorsulia? Why did I... She didn't know she'd have to leave Sidani. As for Dusty, it's Lorsulia's cat, and she'll probably have to take Dusty. She'd want to keep her company. But if she didn't leave, then Dusty wouldn't have to go as well. I don't want her to leave. Can you talk to her? It's not exactly Lorsulia's choice. I'm sure she'd prefer to stay. She'd never leave you on purpose. Why does she do it then? If she'd rather stay, she should. Can you talk to her? Convince her to stay? Of course, Sidani. I can try convincing her, but I don't think it would change a thing. I knew I could count on you. Thank you. I've played this game 4 times. I didn't know you could talk to them in any order. I just gave it a go, and I'm very pleased that you can. But I don't... I'm happy about this. I'm happy. Yeah, it's not my fault, Sidani. It's not my fault. Too Whiskey, how are you doing? These peasants are wasting our time. I have to be honest, I am going on the side of the peasant. If in doubt, err on the side of the peasant. Because if your peasants are happy, then everyone else is happy, right? Apart from like the very rich people, and I particularly don't care about them. So make the peasants happy. It's the realm's fault. That's blame the realm. I like your thinking, Omni. I really do. If we didn't need an army, we wouldn't need to get married. Yes, exactly. You're so on it. Can you be our spokesperson? Can you be our new Audrey? Okay, so keep it. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in. We keep in mind, right, that Redovia has attacked a nearby village, so we've dealt a general. We've dealt a general. We've sent a general to deal. Talis has agreed to help Arik with the fight, but our daughter's getting married. And Ivo is the son of Talis, the royal prince of Etana. He is the future husband, so hopefully he's nice. I don't know. We also have a lord visiting the castle. He mentioned something about fearing for his life, but he never gave any details. He was very paranoid, in fact. Very, very paranoid. And we've got a lot of completed entries here, which we don't have to look at now. Maybe we should. I don't know. We've got the ransom going on, which we shouldn't have maybe declined, but I did not have the gold, and our daughter is getting married. The king offered gold, the president refused it. I didn't mean to pay him off for his son. It was an accident. I did not know it was what I was doing. Now, okay, we needed to speak to Lady Ada, so let's speak to her first, or second. Can we take her to the council room? I don't know. Too much and the performance will be subpar. Exactly, just enough, because we need more children. You're right, Duke Whiskey, you're on it. How are you doing, by the way? How have you been? How is everything? I hope you're well. If you ever want a good stream, by the way, to go to, please go and check out Duke Whiskey. Wonderful person, wonderful streamer, really lovely vibes over there. So please feel free to head that way. So lovely. How's RimWorld as well? Are you enjoying it? This game has nice clicky noises. It does, doesn't it? I really like all the sound effects. I think this game is beautifully done. She needed a husband at some point. She's 13. She's not getting any younger. This is true. This is true. Got back from a bike ride. My legs are feeling. I haven't been on a bike in so long. I'm so envious. Did you go somewhere nice, somewhere scenic? Entirely addicted to RimWorld. I wake up thinking about it. Are you thinking in RimWorld yet, though? When I get too obsessed with a game, for instance, Tetris, every time I close my eyes, all I see is Tetris. I just see the blocks falling. I should visit Grevno more often. That's where we are. Nevertheless, Your Grace, I have a favour to ask you. Thank you. What can I do for you? There is a nefarious lord going from lord to lord. There is a nefarious thief going from lord to lord, pretending like he needs help. He's convinced other nearby lords to give him gold, including me. He always says he's a merchant and his goods have been stolen. I'm sure he'll visit you sooner or later. What did he look like? Was he wearing anything specific? Did he stand out? He was wearing a dirty cream apron and a dark green shirt. Oh, and he was wearing a hat. I will keep an eye out for him. And if I find him, I will send for you as soon as possible. Thank you very much, Your Grace. Okay, good. She's done. Lady Ada, bye-bye, bye-bye. Too many hills from the city to the coast. But some good coffee at the halfway point. It's always worth it for some good coffee. Always worth it. But I'm really glad you went. That sounds beautiful. I'm sorry about the hills, but the coast, you got to see the coast as well? You end up walking around humming the tune. I need to know RimWorld. I've seen bits of it on other people's playthroughs, but I've never like even remotely given it a go. So I think I need to check it out at some point. Mr. D, will you fund my latest endeavor, a waffle shop? How much gold are you asking, Mr. D? When I read Death Note ages ago, I dreamed in manga style and without sound. I kind of love that though. That's so cool that you managed to dream in manga style. That is so cool. When I crochet a lot, I dream of the motion and rhythm of crocheting. That's really cool. I've never even heard of that. That's so cool, Liz. 66 gold. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. D. My coffers are only at 13 at the moment. May you come back in the future and we can come back to this? I think that's really cool, Liz. I'm sorry it can be a bit disturbing as well, though. Thank you, mods, by the way. I'm sorry it can be a bit disturbing, Liz, but I know I think I'm quite envious. I don't know why. If I'm on my phone a lot, I dream in the style of TikTok videos that I swipe through. That's so cool. That's so cool. RimWorld is better than The Sims. Are you... Duke Whiskey, are you starting something here? Right, can we get a poll? Sims versus RimWorld. Let's see what people have to say. That's really interesting. Also, I love that emote. That is such a cool emote. I'm going to talk to the general. What have you learned? Radovians have formed stationary posts around our castle, Your Grace. Camps, if you like. They're planning their next moves. Destroying the post should damage their ability to form strategies, Your Grace. Although we now have a prospect of an army, we shouldn't give them any advantage. You should take a look at the map, Your Grace. Send an agent to clear out these posts as soon as possible. Wait on my mark, General. I will instruct you where to strike. Yes, Your Grace. I now have another badge. We can look at the map now. You need to send a general to eliminate the posts, which we can do by clicking on the map. So here's the map. Exploring the locations may result in gain of resources. I like this. We can dispatch of the Radovian posts. Okay. And it's a click and drag. Okay, so we've got the east, we've got the west, we've got the north. Where do we start, friends? Where do we start? Hey, Stone Knife Guy, how are you doing? How is Siberia this time of year? Is that still a thing? Is Siberia... I'm so sorry for my ignorance. I know Siberia mostly from maps in Age of Empires 3. And that is probably the most ignorant thing I've ever said. I'm setting up a full right. It's worth it. It's worth it. We're going to see the vote. Please, vote in the poll, everyone. Let us know. Do you prefer The Sims? Do you prefer RimWorld? Do you prefer the outdoors? I like Sims 4 the best, Mr. D. But Sims 2 will always be my favourite. I know that sounds really weird, but Sims 2 is just nostalgic, right? Sims 4, 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10. Very well done game, in my opinion. Yeah, the story mode! I miss that. I miss that a lot. Drac, I almost bought Sims 2 on Steam to stream today, but it's very mixed at the moment and a lot of bugs apparently. So I'm waiting until hopefully the bugs are fixed, but we'll see. You get 3 carrots and have to build a mini city to survive on another planet. Wait! Oh, wait, that sounds so good! I like that. I prefer House Flipper. I need to get back into House Flipper. I need to play House Flipper 2 at some point too. They just released, yeah, they released Sims 1 and Sims 2 on Steam. They've released, I don't know if they're remastered. I assume they probably might have to be, but they look good. They're so buggy at the moment. Osmo, welcome in. Welcome back. Sorry, I hit my knee and confused my brain. After a surprise trip to help put the bins out, what did I miss? Well, what did you miss? Look at this. We have posts in the north, south, no, the north, the west, and the east. I pointed at the wrong ones. But what we need to do is try and take out as many of them as possible. I will, Vix, as soon as I hear, well, you'll see me streaming it and then we will all celebrate together. But it's so frustrating that there's so many bugs at the moment, but especially with a game that's been out for so long. Re-releases to mostly work from what I read and saw. Wait, so are they working again now? Liz, no! You still aren't able to open The Sims 4? I'm so sorry. That's awful. I'm so sorry. Also, what's Crysis, Drac? I've not heard of Crysis. I feel like I should have done, but I haven't. Thank you so much. Omni, thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate you, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure having you here. The Sims collections they've released are basically the exact same versions they delisted 10 years ago, but they've got all the packs as well, right? Like, they've got everything, apart from... They said IKEA was an issue. The IKEA stuff pack, which I did used to have. And that's, like, a struggle. I don't think I've ever heard of Crysis. At FPS where you have fancy suit with abilities like invisibility and super armor. Wait, like power armor? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, is it because of licensing issues? Got it, Mr. D. Got it. Wait, are they the same bugs? Okay, if they're the same bugs, then that's okay. I can deal with that. That's fine. I'm used to bugs. Oh, look, Osmo, I may have made some bad decisions. I'm gonna, yeah, let's send, wait. I can send someone to explore. That's all I can do, I think. So I'm gonna send a general to explore. That'll take 1 week. Excellent stuff. And I do actually have several generals. I have 2, so I'm gonna take 2 generals. No, I do not have a second one. I'm sorry, I must have confused that at some point. It's okay, though. Let's talk to the merchant. I come with a business proposition, Your Grace. I need 12 gold to hire men and buy resources. Oh, yes, we did say he should come back. So that we could perhaps do some taverning. Can I ask him to come back again? Or... Yeah, come back again. I will need to keep this in mind. We'll try and get enough money to keep the tavern going. And let's talk to Audrey. We'll be ready for the wedding in 4 weeks, Your Grace. The Rodovian posts need to be eliminated by then. And we still need to provide for the people's needs. Striking the right balance between the two might be tough, if not impossible. With our current resources, we will need to prioritize. Finally, the peasant. Your Grace, they took our cattle. Monsters with steel came in the night and took everything. Sure, there's plenty of grass left now, but what's the good of it if there ain't cattle to graze on it? Can you help us, Your Grace? What's better, gold or supplies? Cattle? Maybe you should buy more cows. This should be enough for your village to get a new herd. That's a bit more than we needed. Thanks, Your Grace. Okay, fine. It's Team Peasant. Team Peasant, everyone. Only real challenge has been a few fixes patches to get them to run on modern systems. Might be a few new bugs from that, but from what I read, it was most of the classic bugs they never bothered fixing. Okay, this changes everything. Thank you, Reese. That is incredibly fantastic information. I'm a big fan of this. That's really good news, actually. Loki, it'll happen. It'll happen. If you check in the Discord, in the mod section, in the mod updates bit, let me know if there's like a particular week that would work. We'll make it happen at some point. Darling, how are you? Oh, how are the wedding preparations going? Do you need help with anything? I'm preparing some handmade decorations. I hope Lorsulia likes them. Lorsulia, I forgot how to say her name. I'm sure she will. They're lovely, my darling. The wedding is so soon and there's so much to do. I think we're gonna have roast duck and a Calician salad. I don't know about the cake. I need to speak to Lusulia about it. I'll let you work on the preparations. If you need anything, I'll be in the throne room. I will see you later, darling. I don't like how she says, fine, I'll stay here. That makes me feel like I've done bad. I've done bad things. I have not played it. Remind me what KCD is? Kingdom Come Deliverance. No, I have not played that yet, Miss City. This is not on my radar yet. Hopefully at one point I can get around to like every game. Oh, she's not here! Oh no, that's not ideal. These fields used to be covered in forests. Our agriculture is thriving. That's cool, that's good, kind of. So where is she? Number 2 is out tomorrow. It's out tomorrow? How have I picked today to start playing this? What? Remember running Crisis 1 on Windows Vista that my underpowered PC had? It was an experience, not the best one. Osmo, thank you for the hydrate. Oh wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 tomorrow? Sorry. I was outside of it. Everyone please stay hydrated. Whoa, what is happening here? Yes, father. Swords? Swords? Please tell me you haven't had a skirmish with Lusulia. Oh, she's far too soft for that. She wouldn't stand a chance. Let me be the judge of that. Show me what you've got. Really? You'll fight with a girl? Yeah. Let's go. I don't really know how to... Well, since I can't go to the market, I just had to find something else to do. I just picked them up. Just swing your sword. Don't let your opponent hit you and be quick. Oh, I'm gonna die. That's the basics. Am I holding it right? Ouch. Too slow. My turn. Okay, I'm on edge here. You've got quite an arm there, young lady. So tell me, Asalia, what's going on with you two? Still holding grudges? She's locked herself in her chamber. What a baby. You did leave, feces on her bed. Don't pretend like this is the reason she won't come out. Is this what will happen to me too one day? I thought I had to sneeze. You will be 13 next year. We get requests for certain and nobody wants a spinster. We'll find you someone reasonable. I guess I didn't think of it before. This puts everything into perspective. I was angry at her for being so irritating, but now I'm angry at her that she's leaving me. I feel bad for her, but who will I vex now? Sidani's too young, it's not the same. I'm sure you'll find a way to occupy your time. I guess we should end it here. It was just warming up. Do you think we could do this again one day? Sure. I will find you while I have a while. I suppose that'll be never then. We hardly do anything anymore. Talis would tell you otherwise, trust me. Father, I'm sorry. What I did to Lusulia wasn't fair. Well, don't apologize to me. I know. I feel like it's best to give her some time. I will make it right, though. Stay safe. I also just got an achievement for practicing sword fighting with Asalia. Don't do anything silly, Asalia. And I will speak to Sidani. Sidani? Do I ever? Sidani. That's it. What's the point of swords and shields if there's no magic or dragons? Agreed. Where are the dragons? Bring the dragons. That's what I say. Heard it runs well on console, but I haven't played the first one. What is the one that... Are you talking about the first one? Or are you talking about, are there more in the series? Oh, KCD Royal on PC. Don't max it out, it's demanding. My PC barely handles normal stuff. I did put new RAM in my PC though, and this game is doing alright. Also, thank you so much for the follow as well, the recent follow. I really appreciate that. Yona, how are you doing? Welcome in. It is lovely to see you. Mount and Blade were cool games back in the day. Is it for KCD? Maybe the dragons are with the barbarians. I hope so. I mean, that would be terrible. Terrible things. Terrible, terrible things. Your Grace, how are you doing? You're a king, so why do you listen to the man in the chamber council, father? All she says is the same thing over and over again. Not good. Okay, let's go back here, and we can't find Lasulia, I don't think. So let's skip forward a week. Maybe. Also, just so everyone knows, if you want to fish, keep fishing, because this is being reset for this month. So we can do a check at the end and see what everyone is now on. So we have 20 gold to start the week. I feel like it could be a good time to maybe fix the theatre. Removes contentment penalty from the treasury. I feel like that could be a good thing. Maybe not best after all, overall, but let's try it. Let's try it. Oh, Mr. D, I'm sorry. If you do restart, let us know how you get on when you get back to it. Oh, Yona, I'm sorry. Did you have a good time though? Was it what? Did you go to your club last night? Was that last night with the playlist that you came up with? We're on week 6. Let's start by talking to Audrey. There's still time until the wedding. We should check out the Radovian post when there's a chance. Oh yes, thank you for reminding me, Audrey. Very, very good. So the East Post. Are you not back yet? I thought we explored it. Have they died? Let's send a general there. No agents available. Maybe they're just not back. Maybe I need to finish this. Is this our general? We've got a soldier. That might be our general, actually. Your Grace, yet another village has been raided by Radovian forces. Should we aid them in their time of need? Abs, how are you doing? Welcome in. It is lovely to see you. I think there's an achievement for buying all the wedding stuff. I think. You know me, I do like my achievements. We might have to do it. This could have a great effect on our people's contentment, Your Grace. We shouldn't allow Rodovia to threaten our land. I don't think I have any generals. I don't have any generals. We need to focus on what's important. We need to prepare for the final blow. I'm sorry. I don't have any generals. Let's hope the Radovians don't strike again. I would have sent them. This is why you don't talk out of order. I didn't, did I? Oh. Yeah, this is why you don't talk out of order. Got it. At least we can send him to do more things. There was nothing left behind. There are no Radovians at that first pass. Let's talk to everyone and then let's look at the map. We're learning. This is the guy, Pietro, right? Although he's the one I thought that was the thief, but they're not, right? Abs, how are you doing? Your Grace, I know, they are after me. Who are you talking about? Yesterday, when I went to my room, when I went to bed, someone was in my room. They moved the candles. They left them on the windowsill. I never leave my candles on the windowsill. Your Grace. Okay, he's done. No more of him. Have you seen Lasulia, darling? I think she's still locked up in her chamber. She's refusing to come out. I think it's best to give her some time. I don't know what to do, darling. The wedding is so close. I wanted her to help me pick the flowers, but she won't talk to me. I suppose you're right, though. I will get back to my preparations. Of course, my sweetest. And finally, a merchant. What do you have there, merchant? Your Grace, I bring you a mixture that can cure illness, works most of the time, cures almost anything. You won't find anything better for 5 pieces of gold. Here's the gold. That's wonderful. Make sure to let me know if it works. What do you mean? I'm actually curious myself. I've been scammed. This is terrible. This is terrible. Okay, so we have to look out for someone wearing a green shirt and a hat. That's fine. We have not found any of them just yet. But we are dealing with more of the Radovian issue. They stole the cattle. They raided a village. And we have some medicine from a merchant who, you never know, maybe it's going to be good. Maybe it's going to help us out. Let's go and have a look at the West Post here. Send a general that way. To be fair, we needed to do that, so I don't mind too much. But what has happened to one of our generals? I swear we had one. I swear we had a general from somewhere. Haggis, how are you doing? How are you doing? Swiggity slays. Yes, your grace. You only have the one. I thought because we did a deal with Talus, right? And Talus gave us a general. Oh, he's just paying for him. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. So I only have one. The Indie Club, we won our battle with the playlist and got to play a song of our choice. We also watched the first episode of Melodifestivalen, and aka how the Swedish chose their Eurovision representative as well during our pre-game, which was fun. So I had a lovely night. I'm so glad you did. Are you making sure you stay hydrated today? Look after yourself. Make sure you eat as well if you can. Face it, you're not, but look after yourself. That's so fun though. I hope you had the best night yesterday. General costs 5 gold a week. Oh, that makes sense because we have gold. We have gold happening. This is very good. Thank you. I appreciate you letting me know. Oh, Abs, that's so cool. I have a billion other ideas for different writing essays that I'm bubbling. Think of me like a kettle. What's number 1 on your list? Have you got something on the list? I'm going to eat some food before I'm off to tonight's film. What are you seeing tonight? Let us know. I am going to... I've done the map. We've looked at the allies. We've looked at the archives. Should we have a look around? Should we try and find our daughter? I kind of feel like finding Losulia is maybe a good thing, right? Let's speak to our wife first, because she's got something to say. Darling, how are the wedding preparations going? Osmo, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. The big day is in 3 weeks. I can't believe how fast the time flies. Losulia doesn't really want me getting involved with she doesn't really want to get involved with the wedding preparation, so everything's on my head. She'd be less upset if she understood that this is the best option we have. Do you really think we should tell her about the promise? No! Eric, how do you think she'd react? She'd hate us forever for promising her before she was even born. She can never find out about this. And how are you holding up? Okay, so that's the same as before, so we'll leave. Oh, I think we're doing okay overall, I think. I'm gonna go into the dungeon. I haven't been there in a couple of weeks. Speak to this guy. Okay, so this is the same as well as before. And finally, let's speak to the dungeon guard. Okay, nothing new. Let's skip a week. Hey, Renical, how are you doing? This is an older game that is new to me, which I'm very excited by. This is a game called Yes, Your Grace. It is so fun so far. I don't know if fun's the right word, but I'm enjoying it massively. There's a lot going on, and it's very much like a resource-based guarding game, choice-based adventure, and I really like it. It's really good. Good, Yona. I'm very glad to hear it. Please continue to look after yourself. Several other Bollywood directors I want to focus on. Another project is focusing on martial arts in Hollywood, especially cinema of Jackie Chan. Another project is how Japanese anime inspire film. Abs, if you ever, like, when you finish these, especially the Japanese anime one, I would love to read it. If you want to send it that way, I would love to read it. That sounds really interesting. But I hope you have fun writing them as well, because that's so cool. Okay, next week, let's go. Week 7. See, Dylan, we're doing stuff. General's back. I will talk to him first, because, you know, I've learned my lesson. No sign of the Radovians at the West Post, Your Grace. We did find a hell of a mess, though. They left gold and supplies behind. They must have gone away in a hurry. Do I get that gold now? I do! 2 of each. I'll take it. Thank you very much. Okay, and speak to Audrey. We're getting close to the wedding. We must make sure these Radovian posts are not a threat to us. That's okay. We can do that. We've got a peasant, we've got Sidani, a merchant, and a peasant. Sidani first. I know, I can't justify the flower. I mean, I can next week. I will buy the flowers. I might even be able to buy the fabric as well. I don't know. What are you hiding there, silly pickle? You said I can't have a cat, so I got myself a different pet. I never said you can't have a cat. I just said that you couldn't have Losulia's one. It's a snail. I found him in the gardens and I called him Smudge. That's an unusual pet and an unusual name. An original name. He's nice, but he's not a cat. He's all slimy and sticky. Kind of gross. That's the best replacement I found so far. Maybe if Losulia didn't have to leave, maybe she could have helped me find something better. I see what what you're trying to do here? I don't think your tricks are gonna work. Lasulia has to leave. She will marry Ivo. I don't actually. I wish I would have known what I was gonna say. She will marry Ivo, and with that, she'll have to stay with him. Support him. So there's no way. No way. I think he'd love it in the council chamber, Father. When can I go back there? You mean the snail? What was it? Smeary? It's Smudge. It's not that hard, Father. He smudges. That's why. Yes, Smudge. I'm afraid you won't be able to go into the council chamber for a while, though. King Talus is staying in there until the wedding ceremony. I'm sorry, Sadani, I'm sorry. I've let down our daughter. By our daughter, I mean our daughter, because chat, she is our daughter. Smudge is MVP. We love Smudge. We give our life to protect Smudge. Yes, we will. When I say I just did his title, Redefining Generations the Disney Way, where I focus on analysing 5 of my favourite Disney films. What ones? So what films? This is really interesting, as Jonas says. Let's speak to... Oh, we got so many peasants. Let's go for the merchant first. Get them out of the way. Oh, yes. Okay, the tavern. I've been saving for the tavern. Let's do it. We'll do the tavern. Hopefully it'll work. And if it doesn't, well... We'll see. 8 solid tables, 13 beds. We can make a cheaper shared chamber. Oh, it's gonna work well. Okay, well, we've invested in the tavern business and I got an achievement for that. Let's talk to the peasants next. Your Grace, thanks to the new inn we've built, our workers are happier and work harder. We can now plough much faster. We still need to maintain the inn, but I wanted to bring you something extra for the help. We'll be contributing 1 gold every week to the kingdom. This is very generous. Thank you very much. Our people will appreciate this. Please visit us if you ever need any more help. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, that's really nice. I'm a big fan of that. Thank you. Your Grace, I have a small favour to ask of you. Teeny tiny. Would you happen to have any spare gold? You see, 1 piece of gold is all I ask for. That way, I could get myself some boots. Boots. That's it, some new boots, of course. I know this is rather unusual, but I would greatly appreciate the help. So, what say you? Get out of here. Absolutely not. Don't waste my time. Oh, I didn't mean to, Your Grace. Now, let me just disappear. Oh, bless him. I would for new boots, but I'd rather buy the boots and wear them myself. Bambi, 101 Dalmatians, Basil is such a great choice. Hunchback of Notre Dame and Treasure Planet. I watched Hunchback of Notre Dame for the first time in ages the other day, and I really thought it's different from what I remember, and I did fall asleep during it, but you know me in movies, but I did enjoy it as well. I liked the gargoyles. Basically, Catherine Tate's Nan character playing games. What? You sent away Homeless Joe. Oh, not Homeless Joe. Now you've given him a name. Oh, man. We'll bring him back. We'll give him gold next time. Is the name of the country, say, Waffleland? I think it's Waffledania. Waffledania. There you go. Waffledania. The accent was just like Catherine Tate. I gotta get back up to date with my Catherine Tate. The last thing I watched Catherine Tate in is The Office US. So, take from that what you will. It's been a while. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. Let me guess, there's a monster on their banners? No, not at all. Locals for sure, but they were armed. Our food supplies and cattle were stolen. We greatly appreciate your support. You can have some supplies. We have money, okay? You can have 7 stacks of supplies. I hope this will compensate your losses. Well, that should be more than enough. We are much obliged, Your Grace. Maybe that was a bad idea. Sounds like Rodovia has copycats of sorts. Other bandits can now get away with their crimes more easily. They know the blame will fall on the Rodovians and hope we won't look for them. Things will settle down after the wedding, I'm sure, Your Grace. Finally. Ashley Tate Amelia. That is me. How did you know my middle name? Catherine Tate in Big School? I've not seen Big School. Is it good? Your Grace, I've been robbed. I was on my way down to the Hagos when a bunch of thugs threatened my life if I did not give them all of my goods. Now I'm left with nothing and nowhere to go. Is there any chance I can count on you for your support? Is this... Wait, this is the person! Is this not the person that we were told to watch out for? I don't know what to say. Are you trying to... Should we put them in prison? We can always let them go. Guards! No, Your Grace! I'm telling the truth! It was the Radovian barbarians. You will spend some time in our dungeons. We should let Lady Ada know that we found the wrongdoer. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we did the right thing there. Now there is a chance that we did not, but we'll send a letter to Lady Ada, see what she's got to say, you know. And in the meantime, I think we should go down and see what is going on. Now remember, we've got our medicine. We've got that just hanging out down here, hopefully, you know, for a good reason. You think we should have sent the general? Whoops. Too late. Your Grace, I really don't understand. Why am I here? You know why. No, I mean now. Oh, okay, this is smart, this is smart. You're gonna stay here until Lady Ada comes. Fine, Your Grace. Are there any of the streams Roller Coaster Tycoon, Rides, and Waffledania? Yes, absolutely all of them. They're down behind the mountains though, so it's a bit of a trek, but you can get them. You can get there. I didn't think a king would come down to the dungeons. Okay, I should stop talking to him because it's the same thing every time. I really hope one day he can give me a little bit more of a little zhuzh of some conversation, you know? To the bedchamber, Aurelia. What say you, darling? How are the wedding preparations going? Has Lorsulia spoken to you at all? She hasn't. I'm very worried about her. She hasn't eaten anything for the past few days. I hope she'll forgive us for this one day. I really would like to talk to Lorsulia. I think we should tell her that we understand what is going on and also that it was the lesser of two evils. Mr. D, there is a space for you, always. You fast traveled there? Illegal stuff. We'll let you off this once. Okay, let me send a general. I don't know if I've done it already, but I'm gonna check. I can't do it from up here though. Thank you for fishing. I think you might be right. I think she may have, you know, left. I wouldn't blame her. I would also have run away if I was her. I think you might be right, Osmo. Right, let's look at the map. Can I send a general? Thank you, Dylan. I forgot about that. Right, so they've gone north. Excellent stuff. Bye, General. Next week? I did almost forget, so that's terrifying. Right, 1 week until the wedding. Does that mean it's this week? I can buy the fabrics and the flowers. I think it's time to do that. I think we are on good terms to do that. We've saved up. This is the important thing. I feel like I'm playing very well, which is scary, because I think I must have missed something. The Queen wanted to see you, Your Grace. But Lorsulia's here. What does she want?
I don't know.
Father. Lorsulia, you finally came out! Can you please come and meet me at the wall when you get a chance? I wanted to talk to you. Of course, I'll see you there. This worries me slightly. General, what say you? The North Post was crawling with Radovian scum, Your Grace. We've managed to dispatch most of them. Excellent! That's good news. With the Radovian post gone, I think we're finally ready for the wedding, Your Grace. Finally. And Lady Ada, I might have caught your person. Right. I think I have found your thief. I've put the man in the dungeons where he belongs. Your Grace, if I may, can I take him with me? Of course, you may do whatever you desire with him. No game-ending decisions yet. That's scary. I like it, but it's scary. Don't worry, Your Grace, I'll show him where his place is. And of course, you can count on my help during your upcoming battle. I don't have much to offer, but it's better than nothing. I'm glad we became allies, Lady Ada. It's good to have you on our side. It's my pleasure. That's all. Good. Let me know if you need anything. So we've got Pietro, who is very paranoid. Let's speak to him. Did you, Dylan? Okay, when I finish my first playthrough, I'd like the ins and outs. I need you to tell me everything, because this is very exciting. I mean, it's very sad, but I'm very excited by it. Your Grace, I'm starting to think that perhaps you are involved. What am I saying? Why would I say this? Why would you tell someone you know that they know? I better leave. I can leave, right? There's a part of me that thinks Pietro would be better confined and so that we can talk to him instead of him wandering off. But I don't just want to put him into the dungeons. You know, that doesn't seem nice. I'd like it. I think what I'm saying is I'd like a cushy dungeon so that they can be dungeons. But no rats. I'm loving the old school vibes too. Yona, I really like it. I think it's a really good game. I watched Call Me Kevin play it, which is why I started playing it. Why I bought it on Steam. It's taken me so long to get to it. The graphics are cozy, right? I think the content of the game is not going to end up being very cozy, but I thought the game itself would be. Rats are so cute. I'm a big fan of rats. But I'd like the rats to not be eating people, and in the dungeons I have a feeling that these rats are people eating rats, which would just not be okay, really. She's good at killing zombies, that lady Ada. Do you think she's got a rocket launcher just hidden away somewhere? The game's such a time sink. I am loving it. You know when you spend so it's been almost 3 hours we've been playing, right? You know when you've been playing a game for almost 3 hours, and you're like, I can feel the 3 hours? I don't feel that with this game. This game feels like I could sit here for 15 hours straight and finish it, you know what I mean? Just feed the rats then. Oh! We got a thinker on our hands. Liz, that is a brilliant idea. I wish we could. I would feed them, do you know what? We'll feed them the rich. the merchants can be fed to the rats, right? That's what I mean. Play for 8 hours, it feels like 2. I'm so understand what you mean. Tower of London for the dungeon. Yes, something cushy. Where you can hide nephews, you know, the usual. I came here to ask for help. My father is very sick with fever. Please help me. He's pale as a ghost and he shakes and sweats all the time. We have tried treating the fever with cold water and a poultice of butter, onion and garlic. We've given him a concoction of wormwood and mint. Egad, we even tried letting the bad blood with leeches. I'm afraid he might not last another night. Your Grace, if we had the court witch available, she could handle these diseases. That's true. You should put out word that we're looking for one. As for your father... right. So... This is where I'm thinking about this, right? So we've got the medicine, but we don't know if the medicine works. So if we give the medicine, it could be a complete waste and she could hate us. I could say try looking for a healer near the forests, but we have got 10 gold and this is probably a bad decision, but let's give her some money and hopefully he can be healed. Amir can heal him. He's expensive, but this will be enough. Thank you, Your Grace. I think maybe that was a good idea. I don't know. How are you finding Spider-Man 2? Is it good? Yeah, hide the nephews in the Tower of London. Was it not the nephews? Was it not the Tower of London? Do you know where I'm going with it, Cat? I accept these terms on behalf of the rats. Liz, you are now monarch of the rats. Rats make me crazy. I was crazy. Wait, why does that feel so familiar? Is that a thing? Is that a quote, Professor C. Major? I have not played any of the Spider-Man games, but I would like to. I don't, to be honest with you. No. Also, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. I hope you're having an amazing time. Professor C. Major, what is it from? I don't know. Right. Let's go and have a look outside, but I feel... Oh no, we need to go and speak to our daughter. That's what we need to do with our 3 gold. Please? Right, she's the most important, so let's go there first. Hopefully she's not going to tell us any bad news. I'm worried. Hello, daughter, Lasulia. With your cat. Here we go. Oh, it's you. You wanted to talk to me. You wanted to see me. I'm sorry I shouted at you, Father. I didn't mean it when I called you stupid. I just wish things were different. I just wish I'd spent the past couple of days being with you, not angry at you. I know, darling, I know. I love you, Father. I love you too.
Time for a posture check.
Everyone sit up straight, please. Thank you, Mr. D. I will sit up straight. I love you more than anything in this world, Luli. Oh, look at the little hug. Okay, this is great. I know. You hate it when I call you that, but you're still my Luli. It's alright, Papa. I'll miss you calling me Luli. Your mother has prepared one hell of a wedding. Yes, and I better get ready before she finds me. I'll see you at the party. Pet the cat for the last time. Yeah, Sid, you're right. We respect the devs. We do that. Thank you for the posture check as well, Mr. D. So wait, what, the second Spider-Man game? Best sound effect? The little... Now my child may be sold to a man you've never met. Oh, sorry. Now my child be sold to a man you've never met. I love you. If you don't say I love you to your child who's about to be sold, I can't help you. Okay, let's go and speak to Sadani. I think we're making a good effort. We're seeing our family at least once a week. Are you ready for the wedding? Yes. I just had one question I must ask, Your Grace. Yes. May Smudge come to the wedding too? Well, I guess. But you need to keep him. But you need to keep him very close to you, Sadani. I always keep him close, Your Grace. Fine, he can come. Don't forget to say goodbye to Lorsulia. She's leaving right after the wedding. Yes. I also need to say goodbye to Dusty. It's gonna be alright. Smelly pickle. Silly pickle, not smelly pickle. And then speak to Celia. Yes, Father. We are almost ready for the wedding. It looks like it's gonna be quite a banquet. Yeah, for you it will be, not for Lorsulia. Can't believe she's leaving. Hopefully she can be I can't speak anymore. Right, everyone. Hopefully she can learn to be friends with Prince Ivo. I don't think she wants to. I know. I wish we had more time to find a prince, but this is the way it has to be. Stay safe. And don't do anything silly, Asalia. Do I ever? Hypocrisy to what list? Sorry. She's gonna slip Smudge into the wedding dress. I'm not gonna lie, I'd love to see that. Hey, King Talus, what do you want? How is Ivo? I'd like to know a little about your son before, you know, the marriage. What's there to say? Ivo has royal blood and I pay enough for his masters to ensure that he's at least half as smart as I am. Can't you just leave me alone, Eric? I'm trying to focus here. We're almost ready for the wedding. We've been preparing for this for weeks. We've booked a florist. I bought throne decorations. We'll have a live band. There's no need. I just want it over and done with. Who cares about some stupid decorations? It's the vows that are important. I hate weddings. People forget what they're really about. Oh, well, it's going to be quite a party either way, so I'll see you there. Yes, very well. Just books, plenty of them. Now, we could give this medicine to King Talus. We still don't know if it works or not. But if it does work, he's not a very nice person. But that doesn't mean we should deprive him of his medicine, you know? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like maybe we should leave it for now, not give him his medicine. But that's not doing any favors for his wife, you know? Yeah, sorry, Lish, you're right. That I love you and... Have you seen this dress while selling him off? Terrible. Genuinely terrible. Oh no. Are you going to ask us to pay for the good dress? Darling? Yeah. Everything is ready, apart from one last thing. Choosing a dress. I'll let you do the honors. Oh, wait. Why do I get to choose? So this one is very demure. Just does the job. This one's a little bit sparkly. It could be like a good middle ground. And this one, whoa, this is a dress. But it doesn't strike me as something Lorsulia might like. So, what's the middle one? A middle ground gown. 25 pieces of gold? I have 3 pieces of gold, woman. 50 gold? Wait, can I even see? Can I even see how much this one is? I think we have to go for that one because I have 3 gold to my name. Sorry, wife. I'm so sorry. You shouldn't have let me pick the dress, to be fair. That's not my bad. You could have just picked it. I know. But do you know what? Lucilia will prefer it. I tell myself. I tell myself. Dylan, that was very mean of them. Very mean of them. Let's go to the next week. Which I assume this is the wedding, right? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, we've done all the things, though. Ooh, I've bought all the upgrades for a wedding. I did get an achievement for it. Thank you, Dylan. The kings of Davern and Atana are having a wedding. Ahem. This is a toast. I'm overwhelmed by the beauty of my new wife here. I'll enjoy the company, I'm sure. And, ah, damn it. Ivo, you alright? Oh, of course, I'm perfectly fine. Thank you, Your Grace. So, like I said, company, my wife, yes, here's to that. Forgive me, father said I should make some kind of speech. I'm not sure what to say. I hope I didn't offend you. You look, oh, that's an interesting choice of dress, by the way. Oh. He's a good lad, is our Ivo. I wouldn't let you marry someone inappropriate. You know that, right, Lucilia? A bit clumsy, to be sure, but he'll grow out of that. I'll be on my way, if you'll excuse me. Talis! About the Radovians. This seals the deal, Eric. You get the army, I get full access to the archives. This is terrible. This is bad. I wasn't sure if you'd honor your bargain, Eric. I'm a man of my word. Unfortunately. Well, I suppose you are. The party went on. Everyone was busy eating fancy food and drinking the finest wine. And the band. The band was first class. Nothing wrong with a Primarch wedding dress, Dylan. I looked everywhere for him. Is this Smudge? I've stirred up every pot, even in the kitchen. Don't worry, we'll find him, Sidani. This salad looks surprisingly flavoursome. No! What is this, a Calades recipe? It better not be a snail. Oh, did you see her dress? She could have worn a rag and you wouldn't have been able to tell the difference. These snails are extremely undercooked. What snails? That's not part of the menu. The party went better than anyone expected. What? After that? After a snail was eaten? Listen, I think I've wasted... I've spent enough time with my guests. I really need to get back to the archives, so if you don't mind, Eric, I will take my leave. Talis! Ha! Your Grace! Leaving so early! Toast, toast! Drink at least one more with us. Oh, I feel sus all of a sudden. See? Perfect timing, Your Grace. Will I get some peace after that? To the young couple! Oh! Okay. Eric, do something! Help him. Oh, I said help him. Do something! I thought I was helping him! You heard the king! Go, go, go! Oh no! Talis was on the ground before anyone had a chance to react. Do we still get his armies? I mean, is he okay? He's not, is he? Father? Your Grace! Father? How could you? Eric, how could you ever let this happen? Eric, you have accommodated us in your castle, which I'm grateful for, but for this is beyond our beliefs. You have failed as a host and are responsible for the events of tonight. The King of Atana, Talis, is dead. Ivo, you're Talis' only son. You have no choice but to take the burden of the crown upon yourself. Go ahead, Ivo. Eric, I can't believe this. You leave me no choice. As the new king of Etana, my first order is to withhold the armies that my father promised to you. And I will be not paying for your agents. Eric, the king of Devern, you are responsible for Talus's death. Unless otherwise, you can be proven upon a royal trial. Until then, Devern will not receive support from Etana. Losulia, pack your things. We're taking my father home. No! No! If you... no! Your Grace, the wedding is over. The vows were said. The marriage still stands. Have courage, my darling. I got through the wedding night. That was an achievement. Oh, so now we're paying 9 gold a week for Stan. Oh no. Well, we need him, right? Okay, yeah. So we're gonna have to keep him because we need a general. We need at least one. Mr. D, enjoy your luck. I hope you are doing well, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. The game is very dramatic, right? I couldn't have made the dress worse, true. But why don't we just stain it or like find a way to bleach it in his old, in the old medieval stuff? -1 daughter, -3,000 army. Worth it? It's not though, is it? It's really not. Continuing. Let's save and continue. So we have to pay our guard now as well, which is slightly unnerving. But we're on to week 10. Osmo, thank you so much for the 100 bits. That worked.
To cheer us all up after all the drama.
I feel a lot more cheered up now. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Osmo. That was really, really kind of you. Thank you so much for the bits. And everything we make through the bits, that all goes to my goal. I will add it to the goal. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's really kind of you. And congratulations on catching your barracuda. Okay. And that's all I can recall, Your Grace. Considering how much I drank that night, it's quite remarkable that I remember anything. That was very useful, thank you. Thank you for your time, Lord Eton. Your version of events will definitely prove useful to the investigation. And we are again deeply sorry about your daughter, Lord Eton. Thank you, Your Grace. My wife is still in mourning. I think we have examined all of the guests, Your Grace, and we haven't heard anything out of the ordinary. Talus's soldiers were the main bulk of our army. Solving the murder case will surely convince Ivo to aid us in battle. Whoever did poison Talus must have planned it out to the smallest detail. If you find any leads, do let me know, Your Grace. Talus wasn't anyone's favourite person, but you'd need to have a very good reason to murder the King of Etana. We mustn't lose focus on our main goal, however. Rodovia won't wait for us to resolve this. In this situation, we shan't rely on Talus's, Ivo's army. We need to seek help from other lords in case we can't convince Ivo in time. As for the army, we'll need to reach out to the neighbouring lords, make allies, sign treaties. Sounds like you're in quite a pickle, my lord, Your Grace. You're still here. Speaking of allies, treaties, etc., I have a hefty army waiting for orders. I can throw in some extra gold and supplies to aid you too. That's a good question, Les. I don't know. Dylan, do you have any idea? And hello, Code Monkey, welcome in. We sold off the daughter to the highest bidder, aka another man, and we are sad about it now. Genuinely, it's very not a good thing. But we're in medieval times, and we still believe in selling our children. Mike, how are you doing? I'm doing okay, thank you. How are you doing? The girl you promised to Rodovia isn't in your castle anymore? Oh, yeah, wait, that's true. This is now Ivo's problem. That's a very good point, Osmo. I'm worried, but it's a good point. 230 men and 6 gold. What's the catch? You want something in return, I presume? Lurs from Pendle, Your Grace. He stopped delivering my spices to my associates in Branca. Turmeric, caraway, anise. Food's as bland as hell without any of these. Persuade Lurs to renew the deliveries and my men will aid you in the battle, Your Grace. I'll see what can be done. Well, very well. Your Grace. Now that's a start. We should invite Lurs over and see what we can do. I've also marked areas of interest on the map. It might be worth checking on them. Maybe we can find a piece of gold or two. Oh, we don't know when Rodovia will show up, and we need to start preparing for the battle as soon as possible. I've made a note of all the things we can do on our weekly summary, Your Grace. We should be able to deny a payment for our agents. We can't expect them to work if you don't pay them, but at least we can save a coin. Maintaining our armies will also cost us supplies. Oh no! It only gets more difficult from now on, Your Grace. Oh, and here are the petitioners. Perhaps the servant will shine some light on the case? Oh. Oh. Okay, firstly, let's speak to the pigeon. We're not going to speak to the pigeon. That's not what we're going to do. Maybe we could speak to a pigeon. Spent a bit of time visiting before coming home. Was it nice, Mike? Did you have a good time? I hope it was. I hope it was a good visit. Dear father, we have arrived. Atana is nothing like Davern. The vast streets of Hagos expand endlessly, it seems. A sailor would love to get lost in here. The journey was tiring, but the views have compensated for everything. Sidani would have made your ears fall off with the questions if she saw the landscapes here. The cliffs and rocks span across the whole of Atana. It makes you feel very small. On top of all these rocks, there lies Hagos, like a nest, looking over everything. Now I understand why they use the griffin as their banner. I'm really sorry for the last few weeks we spent together. Hug Mother for me. Yours, Lasulia. Aww. Yes, Atana can be very pretty, but also very dangerous. You don't want to be caught out in their rural windstorms. We should reply to Lasulia. Tell her it's good to hear from her. Of course. What should I ask her about? I'm not sure. Maybe the girls have some questions. Of course. Let me know when you're ready to write the letter. Okay, we can do that. Am I ready now? Hold on. We'll leave that for a second. Right, let's talk to these people. Hello, Enzo. How are you doing? Welcome in. Ah, Dad's got a good view. I wasn't too good looking down. Oh, bless you. But the horizon was nice. That's so good, Mike. I'm glad that he's able to have a look out and see. That must be really nice, especially now the weather. I mean, it's dark now, but it's been quite light. Like, the sun's been quite high for the last few days, and I think that's brilliant. But hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll send some of that positivity. But I hope you're doing all right, and I really hope for the best for both of you as well. Your Grace, the tavern you helped me get established is up and running. It's doing so well that it's not just a stop between long trips. It's more of a destination on its own now. As promised, I will start sharing my profits with you. What, a whole 1 gold every week? That sounds fair, right? I think we could get more than 1 gold. You must be joking. That's ridiculously low. I want 3 pieces of gold. I was going to say 2, but I think this will be fair to both parties. I guess you're right, Your Grace. 3 pieces of gold it is then. It was worth a shot. Rude. Let's talk to the servant with the wine. You have called for me, Your Grace? Tell them what happened during the wedding night. I don't know, Your Grace. I was only bringing food and drinks, like I was told. I'm so sorry, Your Grace. I swear, I did nothing. By the gods! Please don't punish me. I swear, I didn't know these drinks were poisoned. I only picked them up from the kitchen and brought them to the ceremony. I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. Who hired this servant? Wait, stop crying and tell me something useful. Have you seen anyone suspicious around the castle? No, Your Grace, I have seen no one, please. Let me go, I promise I didn't do anything. But the dungeon guard might know something. He mentioned he saw someone in the wine cellar that night. I don't know anything else, though, I swear. I believe that narrows our search, then. You may go, but don't leave Davern until after the trial. Thank you, Your Grace. And finally, Your Grace, my son, a disgrace to the family. I sent him to gather some brushwood in the forest. Turns out he's too dumb to find a way back home. Do you think you could help us find him? I mean, there's no rush. I don't think we could send gold, and I don't really think we can spare a general. I'm sorry. There's no way I can help. You could try asking the neighboring villages. Ask around. Oh, it's fine. I guess that's one less mouth to feed, although I'll miss his ugly face. That's horrible. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, we have so many people. So we could invite Joven, Lena, Lurs, Noaksley, Violet. I don't know. And let's have a look down, see what else is. Oh, we've also got Masha and Grego. We've got Ada as well. Welcome back. How are you doing, Mr. D? But we did say we were going to invite Lurs because Lurs might be able to shed some insight on things. We've also got all of these places up here that we can have a look at, and I think we should probably do some exploring. So let's send the general for a week. Hopefully that's not a bad thing, but we are going to Cassano. Fingers crossed, it all goes well. Chocolate chip cookie sounds amazing. That is fantastic. I found some cookies. I've got some orange and chocolate chip cookies that I got yesterday in Lidl, I think. They look very nice. I'm very excited. Let's talk to Asalia. Thank you for the cookie. I appreciate you. You're playing well. I'm impressed. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. I really hope that this continues and this isn't just a fluke. Yes, Father. Losulia sent a letter. Your sister has arrived safely in Etana. She said you'd love it there. I'm sure I would if I ever got to leave this castle. You'd be able to leave the castle if you behaved better. Yeah, right. When you write to Luli, can you ask her about Ivo? What's he like? I just can't imagine having to leave here and live with some strange man. If there's any free space in the letter, I'll ask her. Thank you. I hate that you had to see that. Yeah, the wedding really didn't go to plan, did it? No, what happened was terrible. The wedding went fairly well until then. Although Losulia's dress was rather embarrassing. I can't believe you had to choose that one for her. I'd never let you choose my dress. Well, we'll see about that. Stay safe. Don't do anything silly, Asalia. Do I ever? I wish we could do more. Do you like little croissants? I've never had one. I think they've got either milk or egg in them, so I'm not sure which one, but I haven't had them. But I'm always happy to give something a go if I can eat it. This game has 3 endings, but multiple endings for each individual main character. That is so exciting. There you go, Miss City. I know it had different endings, but I didn't know it was that extent, which is really cool. How can I help your grace? I've heard you know something about Talus's death. Tell me something about what happened during the night of the wedding. The servant said you saw someone. Saw someone? No, but I have found this. It's some kind of tooth, I think. Lish, you might be right. What if he was allergic to smudge? What if his tooth fell out? And how did you obtain such an item? This is the tooth, by the way. Oh, I wonder if there's a kind of poison. If you're ingesting it, it's poison, right? And how did you obtain this item? I was guarding the prisoners, Your Grace. Well, I might have had a drink or two with the other guards. It was a time to celebrate after all. I've never left the dungeons, of course. Until the end of my watch, that is. What happened at the end of your watch? I was doing the usual check of my cellars. Yeah, a little unsteady, but that's where I found the tooth. And where exactly did you find this? In the wine cellar, Your Grace. I didn't see anyone going in there, though. Well, they probably crept in while you were busy drinking. I'm sorry, Your Grace. I really didn't mean for anything bad to happen. Okay. Is this the wine cellar, like over here, or is that a completely different room? I think that's maybe a completely different room. There's nothing else we can grab. The throne room, the gardens, the council chamber. Let's go to the bed chamber. Let's go and see our wife. See how she's getting on. I think it was poison. Losulia sent a letter. That's the first thing we should say. Our daughter's arrived safely. She seems to like Etana. I'm quite jealous of her. Etana is a beautiful place. Their castle is so much better than ours too. I hope she'll learn her way around soon. I'm sure she will, darling. When you write to her, tell her I'm sending my wishes to them both. Ask her how she's dealing with all the new things, and what has she been doing without her sisters. Of course, I don't want to send her a full-length book. I'll see what I can do. Thank you, my darling. If my husband said that to me, I'd be like, no, you go. Deliver it by hand. Give her the book. I have a lead on the investigation. I found some clues that might lead us to the person who's behind Talus's death. What have you found? An animal tooth. The tooth is a very exotic thing. We don't have any dragons near the Davern. A guard found it in the wine cellar. It could be from a merchant or someone who's dealt with big beasts before. Maybe take it to a hunter and see if he can tell where exactly this tooth came from. We don't have a hunter in the castle. I'll ask Audrey to put a word out that we're looking for one. That's all I found. Let's ask. Let's say what happened at the wedding was awful. See how she felt about it too. Okay, so he was definitely poisoned. It could have been me. Do you think Losulia will be alright? Ivo seemed very upset. I'm sure she'll be fine. As soon as we find out who's responsible for this, we can renew our treaty with Ivo. You would have done something so terrible. Might be one of the guests. We're gathering evidence. When we have enough proof, we can call the royal trial. Alright, darling. Let's hope it gets resolved quickly. I think I'll get some rest. I'll let you rest. Let's leave. Yeah, Dylan. Yeah, that's her. That's her. I know it's for gameplay, but surely the king himself wouldn't be the one doing the investigation. I think you might be right, but who can you trust in these trying times? Oh, Dylan, I don't know. Maybe I would, but maybe I shouldn't ask. I'd argue that your wife could write a second letter of her own. Yeah. You're right. You are right. You are right. Okay, we have evidence. We have a tooth. We need to question the suspects and seek experts. We have no more evidence. So that tells you something. It's vague, so you might miss it. Oh, I do like it when Reese gives me little vague ones that I might miss in Baldur's Gate 3. If you give me a little nudge in that direction, I think I might allow it, Dylan. I might allow it just a little bit. Your Grace! Losulia wrote a letter. I'm about to reply something to her. Do you want me to say anything from you? Oh, yes! Tell her I'm taking her bedchamber. Mother, let me. Or, no? Tell her Salia read her diary. No, that's not right. I have very limited space, silly pickle. So I can only say one thing? Yes. Yo, this is too big of a decision. I will come to you later when I think of something good. Fine, don't worry about too much. She'll write more letters. But the first one is the most important. Well, come and see me when you're ready. Goodbye. I will see you later, silly pickle. How do I check every bedchamber? I didn't even know that was something I could do. Check every pixel? Yes. Agreed. There's a leaderboard for fishing? Or something else? Is there a way to check more than... Have I not unlocked it yet? What do you mean check everywhere in the bedchamber? Oh, check the bedchamber. Sorry, I read that wrong. Aurelia's dresser where she gets ready for the day. Okay, I'm checking the bedchamber. Stork painting. I would have definitely missed it, considering I'm having a hard time finding whatever it is now. Also, apologies, my reading comprehension has never been very good. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to see. I'm vibing with the fishes. Yes, there's a leaderboard. Can you see the leaderboard if I do this? There is a way. There you go. So at the moment, so far, we've got John in number 1. Alfie's number 2. Alyssa's number 3. Osmo's number 4. Then we've got Willow, Monster, me, Mountain Lassie, Mike, Yona, Jack, Loki, Kat, Cinderfrost. We've got Drac, Mr. D, Nura, Sid, Ranacor, and Kodiak. So we've got lots of stuff going. Lots of stuff going. I'm going to keep my fishing going too. Aww. It has been too long since I played Skyrim, you know. You don't think it even highlighted? Okay, maybe we have to come back another week. Something highlighted here. Oh, it was just the bed. The dresser. I don't know if I can see it. Oh, needles. Is that what you meant? Dylan, I have needles. Thank you. Thank you. How is John top already? John is top of all of the leaderboards. I won't tell you what they're for. Good luck. Thank you. That is scary, and I appreciate it. Let's write. Oh no, we should wait. We should wait for our daughter to tell us what she wants to say, right? I don't know. Let's go for the investigation. Right. Okay, that's just saying about the thing. Oh, a thong is in shoe. Don't worry. A thong is in shoes. Maybe we move, let's go on to week 10. Oh, we shouldn't have done that. We should have written her anyway. We should have just written a letter to her. Oh no! Okay, so we've got the stables, which we can unlock 7 additional locations to explore. The general will be available during battle. Carnival. We gain 5 boosts to contentment. 1 use. Oh no! Is this contentment? I think this one's contentment. I think what I'm seeing here is that we should really do this, but we don't have the gold for it. But we could get rid of something. I don't know if we can. Get rid of something or other. The only thing I can get rid of is the general, and I don't want to not pay the general. But 10 army per week, is it worth getting rid of the general for? I don't think so. Maybe we just keep saving. Oh, army upkeep. Oh, we can put some money into the army upkeep. That's what we'll do. Wait, did I not put the money into the army upkeep? No. Okay, there we go. Okay. You caught Annabelle. Good job, Liz. Okay, I think we go in for this. Do we just prepare the general? We have no battles coming up that we know of so far. Oh, this could have been a bad idea. I think what we do is we speak to before this. Oh, there you are. I was gonna say we speak to Sidani, see what she's got to say, write a letter. Your Grace? I hate that Lasulia left already. She looked very pretty in her dress. She looked beautiful in any dress. I already miss her father. When I have a wedding, can I wear the same dress? Of course you can, Sidani. Mother said Lasulia sent a letter and that she's fine. Have you already replied to her? Have you asked about Dusty? I haven't asked about Dusty yet. Can you please ask Lasulia about the cat, Father? Where does he sleep? What does he eat? Is he even alive? I will ask her about Dusty. Yes, Sidani, I will ask her about the cat. Oh, thank you, Father. I mean, Your Grace. Okay, let's write now. We're going to ignore them. We're going to write a letter. We're going to ask her about... Oh, I should ask her about Dusty. Can I only pick one? I'm going to ask her about herself. She is the most important here. I'm going to ask her how she is and what she does with her time and tell her everyone is missing her. Very well, Your Grace. I will write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. I'm sorry that we did not write more about Dusty. Thank you for the quote, Loki. I appreciate you. Or at least the quote, finding the quotes. I've been streaming for almost 5 years, Mr. D. Almost 5. I don't know what that was in reference to, Loki. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. It's lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's start talking to people. General, hello. Yeah, me too, Liz. The only thing I've got in my head is that maybe we're attaching it to like a little pigeon leg. That's the only thing I can think of in which why we're not sending more. That's the only thing. Your Grace, I ran into a small bandit camp. They were keeping a merchant captive. I have helped him out, and in return, he gave me his gold. Oh, nice! Plus 11 gold! We could have afforded stuff! Oh, man! There's always next week. Liz is here! Hello, Liz! You have called for me, Your Grace. I have this animal tooth. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? Straight in there! Looks like a healthy animal, no holes or chips. I'm not sure what animal it would have come from. I'm not much of an expert on beasts. What about spices? I've heard you've stopped supplying Branka with your resources. Spices, I believe? I suspect you've been speaking to Eton. He trades my spices with Prasis to get fortune dabs. Some call it Dipu Dabu. Oh. But it's most commonly known by the name of Oracle Dust. I've heard about Rodovia. I can help, if you aid me in return. What's Oracle Dust? I think we all know what Oracle Dust is kind of along the lines of. Oh, Mr. D, you got some time. Like, to be fair, it's been an amazing 5 years. Loads of ups, loads of downs, mostly ups, especially in the last couple of years. And I feel very grateful to be doing this. streaming business because it's just really lovely. Lovely to have you all. Oracle Dust. It has medicinal uses, of course, but also recreational. Highly addictive. It's particularly popular amongst priests and the like. Something about spiritual enlightenment. Makes a lot of coin, but ultimately costs people's lives. I want no part in this. Shame I'm losing sales, though. And process? That's far away. Okay, I've had enough. Your Grace, I urge you to help me curtail Etten's plans. Do not buy any Oracle Dust. And if you hear of anyone trying to sell dust, don't hesitate to put them in the dungeons. If anything suspicious happens, make sure I'm the first to know. If you do the right thing, be sure my army will stand by your side when the war begins. 200 soldiers. I can also help with 6 supplies. I heard Eton is selling dust near Kaski. The first step in the right direction would be to stop their deliveries. I will talk to Eton, but I am so far on Lur's side. I will see what Lord Eton has to say about this first. Just don't let that buffoon get under your skin, Your Grace. That's all for now. Thank you very much. It's been lovely to see you. As you wish, Your Grace. Thank you for doing the followages as well. Oracle Dust is going to get you into Skooma Den. I feel like Skooma Den is right around the corner. I'm not going to lie. Is it the good stuff? The good stuff? We should invite Lord Eton, Your Grace. Make sure what Lurs is saying is true before we decline Eton's allegiance. We can find Eton in the allies panel. Yes, allies panel. That's what I said. Right, let's go and invite him. I don't want to, for what it's worth, because I don't like him. I don't know why, I've just decided. I'm sorry for what I said last time, Your Grace. I sometimes cannot think straight. The thing is, someone is after me. But how can I find out who it is? I don't have a clue. If I tell anyone that I know, then they will know, and that's worse, right? How can I help you? How can I help you if you won't tell me exactly what's happening? Your Grace, you don't understand. Tell me what you did to make someone want to come after you. I just saw a man and... No, that's not it. I don't know. I can't tell you. Your Grace, what if this person is listening? Okay, so I feel like if I put him in prison, he's going to get killed in prison. Because he's warning us that someone's after him and putting him in a location. I'm going to attempt to leave for now. Do not waste my time if you can't come up with a way for me to help you. Fine, Your Grace. I really didn't mean to upset you. I just got so scared. Don't come here again. Oh, I don't know. I still remember how I started following. I was chilling in my own little PC world and Aramis came in, took over my keyboard, opened Twitch and found Ashley and followed before I knew anything about her. This is why Aramis is a real one. Yeah, Liz, right? That wasn't the best decision, I don't think. Our daughter's here too. And thank you for the follow too. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you and I hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you. Welcome in. Father, you promised to practice sword fighting with me, remember? Maybe we could try later today. Please? Of course. I'll see you in the gardens once I'm done here. Of course. We could never turn down our lovely daughter. And a peasant. Your Grace, men with monsters on their banners who came ravaging our village. They set our barn on fire. It wasn't long before the flames spread to the other buildings. The village is still burning. Most of our supplies are already lost. Please, send us some help. Oh, 14 supplies. I do think sending a general is probably the best option though, right? 2 weeks though. His men will help you put out the fires and get back to work again. That won't give us back all that we've lost. But I suppose it could kind of help, right? I agree, Loki, and enjoy your BRB. I was sitting in the office bored off my head, and this one was playing Resident Evil 3. Me? Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that we played Resident Evil 3 that day because you were here and we found you. And now look at you. And I'm very grateful to have you as part of this community. Because it wouldn't be the same without you, Dylan. It really wouldn't. So thank you so much. Mr. D, it's so lovely to have you here as well. And I can't believe, I honestly feel like it's been longer, like a lot longer, but in a good way. It's a really nice thing and I'm very grateful. We are going to go and say hello to everyone. I might be making some bad decisions at this point, but it is what it is. Oh, wait, we've made enemies too? Oh no, he's dead and he's an enemy. Right, got it. I am not okay. Why can I not walk? Okay, let's go and do some sword fighting. In a good way, yeah. No, absolutely, Mr. D. Absolutely. It's so lovely to have you here too. Thank you, Dylan. Remember a lovely little slime muncher stream I had on the background playing CW? Okay, you played COD? Alfie, times really have changed. Yes, father? How was your practice? Are you ready? Hey, that was good! I know. Ouch. Too slow. Haha. Have you heard about Sidani? What happened? I told her she should find a pet that can actually do something besides being disgusting. She's been leaving bait in the gardens ever since. Nothing has been showing up, so I took one of those stuffed skunks from the hall and put it behind the bush. In the evening, I told her something took the bait. When she saw a huge skunk half her size, she panicked. She grabbed my sword. She could barely lift it. It was hilarious. She kept hitting that poor skunk, but it wouldn't budge. This child is not the nicest. Poor Sidani. She wouldn't hurt an animal. Mother heard her scream. She came and ruined everything. Sidani actually cried when she found out this thing was stuffed. Oh, Azalea. Come on, father. You have to admit this is funny. Dad would think it was funny. I can't believe she would attack a skunk. I do not find it funny. She keeps thinking that she can fight because she thinks she can fight because she sees you running around with your sword. I know. She keeps pestering me to fight with her. We should end it there. I think I better go and check on Sidani. Wait, can I? Oh, I could have sat on the bench. It said a day. Our wife likes to sit there now. And she didn't in the past. She liked to sit there in the past and knit, but nowadays she likes to spend time in the bedchamber, which is fair. This is fair. I knew you liked COD, Alfie. I've known you for so long, and I did not know this. It's a fish. It's a fish. It's a fish, Mr. D. We did take her knitting. Oh no, we did. You're right. Now she's not going to knit here, is she? That is a very good point. That is a very good point, Liz. Oh dear. Hello, daughter. Your Grace! How are you doing? Is everything alright, Sidani? Last week's events were quite distressing for us all. I don't understand why this would happen. How could someone eat Smudge? Dusty's gone and now Smudge is... Well, Smudge is 6 feet underground. But then again, I couldn't dig that deep, so I just covered him with a rock. It's so boring here without Luli. You promised you'd convince her to stay. Is she even going to visit us? Of course she will. Yes. Let's give her some time to settle in first, and then we'll arrange to bring her for a dinner. Do you think she could bring Dusty? Oh, I don't think so, Sidani. He's a cat, and they don't like to be locked up in a cage for hours. I'll find a new pet before she comes, then. Do you want to talk about the skunk? Azalea told me what happened. Well, I got scared and I didn't know what else to do. It was dark out there and the eyes were shiny. I was worried you'd be mad at me for bringing monsters into the castle. So I just took Azalea's sword. I'm sorry I ruined your stuffed animal, Father. I hope you forgive me. Of course I forgive you. It was an old stuffed skunk. I was going to get rid of it anyway. You were very brave, but I don't want you running around with that sword again, alright? Fine, I won't. Goodbye. I think I want to protect Sidani with our whole house behind her. I like this. So our house emblem is a stork as well. That's really cool. We've got some antlers here as well. I didn't really realize I should be clicking on everything until Dylan said about searching the bedroom. So I think this is a good thing that we're now, you know, actually having a look. And we still haven't found any more evidence, which is not ideal. In terms of the archives, I don't think there's anything else that we, you know, is new information for us. So we're going to just click through these. just, you know, for the next one. And we've done quite a bit here too. Excellent stuff. Let's have a look. So we've already sent for Lurs, I think. Oh no, we sent for Etten. He's already invited. Good. So he is out. The map, we could look at some new things. We've looked at Kasky. Let's go. Oh, we can't send anyone. We can't send the general because he's away. So I guess we just have to leave it here for the week. I played through Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3 last summer. How did you find it? Did you enjoy it? Was it good? Thank you everyone for being here. I really do appreciate you. I started listening to Matt and decided to up my gaming taste. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a bit of Modern Warfare. It's just, you got to enjoy what you want to enjoy. General will be available during the battle. I kind of feel like we should give him the gold. But we've got so much gold at the moment. Okay, we need to start getting our army up. That's what we should do with the army that we have. Get the gold up. Week 12, we're 3 months in, friends. Let's talk to Audrey. How is our investigation going? I found an animal tooth. I don't know how it ended up in the castle. I prepared a table for you in the council chamber where you can expect the elements. We should invite and question the lords. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to learn something from them. Remember, they might not always tell you the truth, Your Grace. And while you're inviting them, we should try and form alliances too. Alright, let's talk to Lord Etten. How may I be of service, Your Grace? I know why you need the spices. That is me today, Nova. How are you doing? Welcome in. Also, I have some good news. I've found a way to play Back to the Future, the Telltale game. I just need to wait for it to be a little bit more in budget because I want to play it. But I'm very excited and hopefully we can do it in March. I'm really keeping my fingers crossed that March will be Back to the Future Telltale game on the channel. So I'm very excited. I've heard what you need those spices for. Your Grace, I can explain. Oracle dust is far from dangerous. As far as I've been told, it has medical use more than anything. It's just an easy way to make some gold. It doesn't matter if you sell dust or not. It's going to get out to people anyway. If we're the ones selling it, then at least we're the ones profiting. You just pass it on. Don't trouble yourself with the people who use it. In fact, I could really use your help in this operation. And in return, I will always be at your service. I have a location near Beltois. Beltois, that has some problems with the locals. Send an agent its way and maybe he could give us a hand. And if anything out of the ordinary happens, then make sure I'm the first to know. We need to keep an eye on other sellers. If anyone comes selling, make sure to buy a pack or two. I'll double your earnings. If you do right by me, I'll do right by you. I'll give you my men, gold, and supplies. Do we help him? I kind of feel like we should say no. What do you think, everyone? What do you think? I'm so excited. Thank you so much for bringing it to my attention, Nova. It's very exciting. I really hope it's good or it holds up, but everything I've seen online says it does. So many people are looking for it as well. The game changed my life, do you think? Single player was awesome. One of the best FPSs ever? Really? That's a bold statement. Take a vote then? We could do a little vote. We could do a little vote. It just depends on what, we haven't chosen the evil side. Oh wait, I can't see. Yeah, no we haven't. That's true. That's true. Do we invest in the drug empire? I feel like it's a no. No. Yes. I will defer to you. I don't know. I think this is going to be a hard one. I'm only going to do 2 minutes on the poll, so make a decision now, please, friends. What should we do? Do we invest in the drug empire? No, yes, or I will defer to you. I'm thinking no. 2 of you have already voted for no as well, which is great. Buying a second-hand PS3. Oh, that's the thing. I've got a second-hand PS3. No, I don't have a second-hand PS3. I own a PS3. So I'm buying the Back to the Future game second-hand and playing it on PS3. That's the way. The way is not too sketchy. It is literally just buying a second-hand copy of the game. But I'm very excited about it. Titanfall 2 was my life in the second year of university. Is Titanfall 2, is that the one Westy used to play, or was that Team Fortress 2? There's so many TF2s. I don't understand. I don't, Mr. D. I've never played Bloodborne or Demon Souls. I've seen Bloodborne a little bit, but that's it. That might be the best way to play it. Yeah, I was thinking, rather than porting it, I think console might be the best way to go, because then, like, if there's any bugs, it's, like, on the console and it's not on my port. So I'm going to do that. And if that doesn't work, then we'll watch it, because I really want to see what it's like. Okay, we're halfway done, but 6 of you have voted no, so I think we're going to just go for that. I think we're just going to go for... I'm not going to help you. Thank you, friends. I won't help. Never say never. Wait, you didn't say never. Regardless, you might still change your mind. Look, I will throw in something extra for your efforts. Alongside 230 men, I will throw in my hounds. They're deadly and precise. The Radovians won't know what hit them. Oh, and I think I just remembered something about the night Talus died. I had a fair bit to drink at this stage, so everything was kind of blurry. But I did see someone in the gardens that night when I was watering the flowers. If you haven't already, you might want to poke around in there. So, you're welcome, Your Grace. I'm also going to talk about our animal tooth. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? What is an animal tooth doing in your wine cellar? It looks like someone's lost it. I'm trying to find its owner. I don't know, Eric. Probably someone who's interested in animals, or creatures, shall I say. Okay, that will be all. You may take your leave, Your Grace. I don't like Lord Etten. I have skeevy feelings about him. Also, can I just say our daughter is definitely holding a toad. Definitely. Etten's offer is very generous, Your Grace. We could certainly use his hounds and army in battle. But as promising as trading dust sounds, it could cause problems later. If we decide to help Etten, we can be sure that Lurs will cancel his offer of an army. I don't think we should allow dust sails in Davin. Gods know what havoc this substance will cause in the future. Better not risk it. I don't want people coming to me, crying that they've lost family members to this poison. Of course, Your Grace. In that case, we should aid Lurs in stopping this nasty business. Send a general to Kasky as soon as possible to shut down that trading site he was talking about. And if you ever come across someone wanting to sell dust, we should imprison them for a while just to discourage further sales. Lurs will be happy to hear this. So after what we've done for him, he asked for, we should invite him over. Yes, I said words correctly. For sure. Is this new pet you're hiding there, silly pickle? Your Grace, may I introduce to you the Stabber? Oh no. The hedgehog! It's a hedgehog? The Stabber? Why the Stabber? Well, I wanted to name him Handsome, but that name is already taken. The other option was to call him Squisher, but it didn't seem like that would scare off enemies. Underneath, he has a velvet yummy tummy that you just wish you could stroke and squish all day. But on top, it's a whole different story. On top, he is a scary, stiff Stabber. Okay, keep Stabber, fine. Keep the Stabber close to you and don't lose him, and don't stab yourself. It's not the Stabber, it's the Stabber! The Stabber is on a mission, and he is about to stab someone. At least she'll be occupied. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. That's terrifying, may I just say. Being the first one to get your Titan in a game was the best feeling. The first one? I like Jedi Fallen Order. I need to play Survivor. I have it. I have not played it yet, but I own it. Meow Tomcat, thank you for fishing. Please feel free to fish away. The leaderboard has been reset for February, so please feel free to fish and enjoy. I haven't heard any bugs being mentioned in that game. I really like the story, could appreciate it, unlike when it would be in the live action. The only thing, I haven't heard anything about, like, bugs, but I mean, like, if I have it on PC and something goes wrong. Like, that's either something's going to go wrong with PC, or it's going to go wrong with the game. And I think there's just less issues that usually happen on console. Does that make sense? I mean, this is my perception of console. I'm probably wrong. Do it, Mr. D. Play it, let us know what you think. What's up next on your list, by the way? Your daughter's Joey confirmed. Ha ha ha! You're not wrong. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. These scum are fiercer than any others. They have been casualties. They have killed my entire family. We are counting on your help. We're counting on help from your general, Your Grace. Look, I agree that we should definitely help, but our general's not here at the moment. Can I send my general? Oh, there's no way I can help. I can't help everyone. I'm sorry. Ready your pitchforks and keep your eyes open. Maybe they won't show up again. We would feel safer with the royal army at our side, but I understand. I'm not happy about that because our general has... Oh, let's invite Lurs back, shall we? Our general has gone off to do some other things, but he's back in 1 week's time. So if he came last week, it would be a completely different story. Let's go and speak to our wonderful wife. Lord Etten visited me. It turns out he's trading oracle dust and he wants my help with it. Lord Lurs doesn't approve of business. He thinks it's bad for the people. Both of the lords have promised to lend their armies if we help them. But really, I don't know what to think about it. Well, do you really think that selling dust is bad for people? It does have side effects. If more people start using it with no regulation, we could have problems. We don't have enough resources or doctors to deal with things going wrong. But then again, it might also be that if nothing bad happens, what do you think? I mean, I hear God's servants use it, so I'm sure it's fine. After the war with Rodovia, if things start going wrong, we could always stop supporting Etten. Thank you, sweetheart. I guess that's worth thinking about. It's fine, dear. Let me know if you wish to discuss anything else. Okay, let's continue. These days since PS3, when consoles go online, bugs would happen in published games and would be patched on console as well. Oh, okay. Haven't had any bugs being reported in the Back to the Future game. Might get updated when you first want to play it, maybe? Maybe. I didn't know. Old games update as well. Because Alfie downloaded Dragon Age onto his Xbox. And it said this game has an update available, and I just thought that's really bizarre. I did not know that was a thing that happened. Wait, do you really, Miss City? That's amazing, because it's been delisted off Steam now. I'm going to pet Stabber. This is a bad idea. Do you mind if I pet him? Not at all, Your Grace. Just don't... Oh, stab yourself. Okay, well, you know what? We tried for our daughter, and it is what it is. Right, let's go back to... I bought it long ago. That makes sense. Did you ever get around to it? Right, here we go. So, we can gain another 10 army if we keep using gold. If we take the gold off... Wait, can I take the gold off? I don't know if I can. I can't seem to press buttons here. But we could... Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's time that we should start preparing the general, though. Which still gives us 11 gold. I don't know. We are getting a lot of food, though. 5 boost to contentment. That's so cool, Mr. D. I'm very, very happy about that. That sounds amazing. These are all one-time spends? Oh, I didn't realise. I thought this was just the only one-use one. Okay, so these are all one-time spends. So am I not paying these every single week then? Ooh, I will. Do you know what? I will have a look at the free demo, Loki. Absolutely, I will. Just the once. That's really good news. I thought it was every week we were paying that much. Of course it is, because you don't see it here. Thank you. That's genuinely very, very helpful. Okay, in that case, we'll prepare the general for battle, and we'll use that this time round. Fingers crossed. Thank you, Dylan. I did not realise that. Week 13! Loki, also, I've got some Sundays free before some big Sunday events start. So there's a very strong chance I could play the demo on stream. Dear Father, my husband, King Ivo, is very good to me. He has done everything to make me feel at home. I spend most of my days reading books and learning about Etana. King Ivo wishes me to grow familiar with their traditions. We start every day with a prayer, followed by a rich, lavish breakfast. Later, I learn more about the history of Etana and its geography. Last week, I met Paloma, the king's mother. She's poorly, but King Ivo says he will continue his father's quest to find a cure for her illness. Ivo wants his wife to understand their ways. I'm not sure I like it. We should ask Lasulia about something else. Ask her about Dusty. This is very important, I think. Tell her Sidani keeps pestering me. Very well, Your Grace. I shall write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. Okay, I think that was worth doing. Let's talk to the general. Uh-oh, we have helped the villagers rebuild their homes in the barn. Yay! This is good news. So he's now back. Lurs is here. Lurs. You have called for me, Your Grace. Right. Let's talk about the dust dealers. If a dealer ever comes through your door, please imprison them immediately. Okay. What about talking about dust elves in Kasky? And something suspicious? If something suspicious happens, make sure to let me know first. Oh, I called you here for no reason. I do apologize. That is my bad. As you wish, Your Grace. I thought I was supposed to call Lurs to the city, and I messed up. Pietro! Hey, you! You've really gone overboard this time. I know it was you. Now everything is clear. I stayed in the woods waiting for 3 weeks. But now I know. I think you can go to prison. Just because this guy is a danger. That I don't like how close he got to me. So you will spend some time in our dungeons. I knew it. I knew it was you. I just don't know what you'd want from me. I don't want anything from you. The guard near the exit will take care of you. I will come and see you later. What do I do? What do I do? I don't necessarily think that was the right thing to do, but I don't think it was the wrong thing to do. Maybe he is Dusty. You think he's the cat? What are you doing with the brush? Mother made me sweep all the corridors. Why? What did you do this time? Nothing. Az, tell me what you did. Nothing, I swear. Oh, using the dust. Oh my gosh, but that is a conspiracy theory. The cat's name is Dusty and there is dust. Shocking stuff. Your mother will tell me what you did if you won't. I better start sweeping before she finds me. I'm suspect of that. Peasant! Hello! Actually, Lissy, I think you might be right. That makes a lot of sense. My name is Olivia, Your Grace. I come from the forest. I am the leader of the Cult of the Trees in the Western Woods. I know I'm probably not welcome here, but you are my last hope, Your Grace. I've asked all the neighboring villagers for help, but they despise my god. In the middle of the forest, we have a sacred oak, and because of all the recent rains, the area around it has flooded. A stream of water keeps running over its roots. We have tried stopping the water, but we don't have the appropriate tools. The One Ring! Our people need this tree to pray to Your Grace. Without it, they are scared and depressed. I can't bear to see them so helpless. Please help us, Your Grace. I can't do anything. I don't have enough gold. If I send a general, the dust will get out of hand. A worshipping oak? Are you praying to a tree? Yes, Your Grace. It's the tree of the god of thunder. A symbol of love and life, filled with healing powers. Nothing bad can happen to this tree, Your Grace. Please, I beg you. I really am getting a strong urge to help, which makes no sense. It's not worth sending the general for. I can't give you the gold. I don't have the gold. I can't help. It's just a tree. I'm sure you can find another one. Didn't you say you came from the forest? No. But Your Grace, this isn't just a normal oak. It's a holy oak. It's been chosen. You're just like the rest of them. Oh, we are so gonna get, like... Something bad's gonna happen now. I feel it. Hello, peasants. Your Grace, a traveling merchant here. You're a peasant. I read your description. I'm selling rather exclusive wares if you're interested. Silk, perfumes, books and decorations, whatever your royal soul might desire. Something tells me, though, you might be more interested in far more delicate merchandise, though. I have a knack for these things. Am I right? Tell me more. I think this is the, maybe a little dust dealer. Oh, how fantastic! You see, I have something very precious here. Satisfaction for the most disillusioned pleasure seekers. Some say it's the perfect cure for when you don't feel particularly inspired. Others may use it purely for recreation. It's very good generally if you're going through a bad spell, Your Grace. I have 1 pack of dust for just 7 pieces of gold. If you're tempted to grab another sack, I might throw it in for only 5 gold. That would be 2 whole packs for only 12 gold. Now, if that's not a deal worthy of your royal bottom, then I don't know what is. I think that your place is in my dungeons. I won't allow Oracle dust in Davern. Your Grace, but there's nothing wrong with selling a few packs of sugar dust. What other pleasures were you thinking about? Oracle dust? I've never heard of it. How dare you lie to your king? My guards will take care of you at the exit. Oh, Liz, I didn't even think of that. That's terrifying. Okay, that's not good. That is not okay. I think that we should complain. Can I do more? Do I just have to go and explore Kasky? I think so. Okay, General has been sent. I am now worried that... Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's a good thing we're probably ignoring. Should we get someone else to come and say hello? We should go and invite Violet. Hopefully they can come and drop some good theories on whatever is going on here. I don't know what it is though. Are we sure the wonder medicine from the scammer in the beginning wasn't just dust too? You might be right. That's a very good theory. I like that theory. I hope you're wrong. I do like this theory. Let's go to the dungeons. We've got someone to speak to. Hello, Pietro. How are you doing there? Oh, Your Grace. It feels safer in here. I don't have to worry about anyone coming after me. I have my friend here, and no one can come inside. I wish I'd have just asked you to imprison me straight away, Your Grace. Oh, I am glad that you feel safer. You're right. No one is going to come looking for you. I owe you my life, Your Grace. Let me give you my money. My army. I won't need them. I'll just stay here. You have an army? Yes, I know, but I couldn't tell them what's going on. It could have been one of them. Yes, of course. You can stay here as long as you like, Pietro. Let the guard know if you need anything. Thank you, Your Grace. Are you feeling any better? We have an army of 4 people who've just joined us. That's fantastic. He's got everything he needs as well. Oh, this is the guard. Okay, this is the peasant that we've put on here too. Army of 4 people. That's enough people. We love it. We love it. This is him saying that he should be let out because he didn't know that we disapprove of the dust. Even though people get sick off it and everyone who sells dust in Davern will be imprisoned. You'll stay here until Lord Lurs arrives. I did not invite him. So that's going to be interesting. Finally, the bedchamber. His 5-a-side team are in a good in a scrap. I bet they are. I bet they're great. The best 5-a-side team. Darling, what did Asalia do? You made her sweep all the corridors in the castle. That must have been serious. Oh, Eric, she is behaving worse and worse as she grows up. She's convinced one of our servants to practice sword fighting with her. Oh, gods. Well, it didn't end well. The servant ended with a huge cut on his cheek. You shouldn't let her play with swords, Eric. I know I shouldn't have, but I feel like if I'd have said no, she'd still do it in secret. I don't remember who Otto is, Dylan. Unfortunately. 4 people are more than no people. Exactly. And I will take them and I will feed them. And now we have 184 people. I know, Eric. We need to pay more attention to her. Especially now Luli's not here. I'll see you later, darling. You went... Oh, yes! Okay, hold on. Thank you. I'm grateful for you telling me. Right, where did he pee? In the lake? In the river? I can't see anything in particular here. Flowers. They're attracting a lot of bees. We've got the bench. Got a river. I can't seem to do anything with that. Nothing seems very out of the ordinary. So far, this could change. Bushes, I think. I think he said bushes, didn't he? Oh, I can't see anything. That's very interesting. Okay, I don't think I can go further, can I? This is the bush, though. This seems... The flowers are white. This seems odd compared to the rest of the garden. There's no synergy with anything else. I can use the needles and stuff, too. Interesting. Can I use the large tooth? I can't, but I can... I can use the needles. I can pick them up, which is really interesting. I can't put them on the bench. Oh, I've clicked it by accident. It's the paving stone. If we could get something sharp and thin to lift it. Oh my goodness, I know exactly what to use. I got it. Thank you, Dylan. A piece of paper. I have needles. Oh, there's a letter inside. It appears to be some sort of letter. It has a map of the castle. It reads, find wine in the cellar. Mix it with 7 drops of the substance in a glass. Be seen by no one. It looks like an instruction letter to whoever poured poison in Talus's wine. It's beautifully decorated with some flowers. We usually don't decorate our letters. It would be too costly. Maybe we could trace those drawings to the person who's written this. Oh, can we see it? Let's go to the back cave. Let's see if we can find some evidence. Where is the council chamber? There we go. I didn't even see it. That's the problem, Dylan. I'm very much not observant. Okay. We have to seek an expert and question sub thingies. Sub-experts and suspects. Why is that such a hard word for me to say? Okay, and then we can go and speak to our gorgeous, wonderful wife. What has she got to say? Hello, I have some evidence for you. Darling! I have a lead on the investigation. I found some clues that might lead us to the person who's behind Talus's death. What have you found? A letter. I found this letter in the gardens. It contains instructions about pouring poison into a wine glass and a map of our castle. The letter seems to be decorated with flowers like in the olden days. How can we trace this letter to whoever wrote it? This is a very important piece of evidence, Eric. Ask a general if he knows who decorates the letters in such manner. If he's available, he'll probably be at the wall. Okay, let's go to the wall. Let's go to the wall. Like me in public? What? What about you in public? Oh, I read you. Thank you so much. I read you a good day. Thank you. That is very, very lovely of you. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day too. Thank you. I have already sent him out because I'm really good at timing things right. You do not, Professor Seamate. Well, I don't know. But I'm assuming you don't. And if you do you like it? Do you like looking out of place? Because sometimes that's the best thing to do. Is that him? Is that emote him? And we've got Patrick as well. Welcome. I hope you're having a lovely day. Right. Let's go to the next week. But before we do that, I think now is a really good time to wrap up the stream today. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. And Ovidiu, it has been lovely to see you. Thank you so much for coming in as well.